stream's gonna cut that off, so that doesn't. No one will ever be subjected to that horror.
What, the shenaniganery?
No, whatever he said. What I said was gold. Yeah, I'll just leave that there. There's no chance of me. Oh no. I minimized every screen. I have so many of them. Alright, does everybody remember what we did? Everybody good on the whole what we've done?
Yep.
Alright, so I need to make a small errata. And we'll pick it up. So we'll go ahead and this is the wrong one. I don't need this in my life. That's too much. There we go, perfect. Alright, I need to get this in front of me. Alright. So blip. Alright. So just as a brief recap, real brief, you guys went searching for some monster under the religious sector, decided that the monster was probably in the sewers, scrounged around the sewers, fought a bunch of rats, found a little hidey hole, grabbed a bunch of loot from that hidey hole, defaced a religious statue, and then went back out the same pipe she came in.
We did deface that statue.
You defaced the shit out of a statue of a good god.
Pretty
Yes,
well,
we did.
too.
But you guys come on outside. It's getting pretty late in the afternoon. What time is it? 8 p.m. And when you get back upstairs, it takes some heaving and hoeing to get the chest full of gold up. It's not too hard with Leland there, but you notice that Donovan's nowhere to be found.
Where'd the other one go, Leland? No, Leland's not here, goddammit.
Okay.
Nonetheless, where's Don, Leland?
Leland's also pretty confused as to where Don went. He must have been important though, because he left in a hurry.
Well, can't argue that.
Sable just sighs, says, well, if he doesn't want to contribute, nothing we can do about it. We still got a monster to catch. Kill. Do something about.
Investigating, mostly.
Yeah, we can investigate it at the end of a sword.
We don't necessarily use the sword, though.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a different reason for being down there. We don't know.
Either way, we must investigate.
Okay, so you guys just heading back into the sewers?
Seems to be the case.
I guess, yeah, I guess that's what we're doing.
Okay. So you guys drop off all the stuff up there with Leland and the horses, and
Yeah.
head back into the pipes. Sure, whoever's leading, let's get a survival check just to see if you guys... Are you guys trying to head back the same way you were before, or...?
Yeah, pretty much. Wherever we met that huge group of rats.
Okay. So yeah, whoever's leading the way, let's just get a quick survival check to see what the time frame looks like.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be all that difficult since most of the way is marked.
No, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, we didn't mark it along the way.
No, we did.
You did. So it's not a terribly high DC, but Sable decided to not pay too much attention, apparently. So it takes you guys a little while. you managed to find your way back to that area. Now, I believe the last thing. How long are you guys gonna like search this area?
I assume we're just gonna follow the tunnel until we can't anymore.
No, I said that. Hang
Huh.
on. No, never mind me. Hang on.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, it's easy enough to get back where you were, and if you check the rest of the area, there are rats and such, but you guys are okay to get around regular old rats. And the blind ones are still recovering, so not too much threat there. Suppose there's not too much else that way. It's a bit of a dead end once you get around that area, but there is some water flowing from up above, because as you noticed, you guys entered the sewers down by the docks, which is the lowest level, and you'd know that the religious sector is higher up. There was a ladder that Aubrey originally saw that rat with the coin drop down from.
should we investigate that ladder?
Why not?
Okay, simple enough. It's just a ladder. Seems like it goes up quite a distance. Actually, it's a bit of a climb, but
What?
you guys gonna head on up?
Do we really want to potentially be barging into establishments?
Probably
Sounds like the best way to make an entrance.
not from the sewers.
I think maybe we should leave this alone.
Yeah. I think. Well, we're looking for something out of the ordinary, and this is ordinary sewer aside from
anybody
the
have-
rats.
Dungeoneering?
Dungeoneering.
I think so.
I can roll it.
Ooh. Yeah. You get the idea that this ladder probably doesn't go high enough up to reach an establishment. Even if it went up a couple 100 feet, it still wouldn't be what is considered quote-unquote ground level if this is under where you think it is.
Sure, let's check it out then. Once I know that information.
Sable knows that information.
Sable will state, you know, this ladder is kind of short. I think it leads not to an establishment of any kind, but somewhere else.
Shall we take a look?
May as well.
Okay. Well, you guys head on up. Takes a while for all of you to ascend, because like I said, it's a good distance. It's well over 100 foot of a climb. Nothing I don't believe you guys can handle, but it's something that'll take the wind out of you if you try to, sprint up it, so to speak. So you get up there. Trying to think of what kind of check this will be. I guess give me. No, say your perception's high enough. I guess give me a nature check if you could.
Knowledge nature.
Sure, if you got it.
I can roll it.
Good enough. Good enough. You notice that the what's the way to say this? You notice that while the water in the sewer areas, it's definitely filthy. Like, it's definitely still sewer water. It seems to be that as you guys are following the tunnels, You're kind of following the flow of water backwards, so the water's coming towards you at all times as you're traveling. And kind of as you go, it seems like the water gets cleaner, as if the filth that's all in the lower sewers is probably mostly there because of the rats, not the other way around.
So we're walking into cleaner water while in the sewers.
Yes. Which is very
That's-
strange, because you would imagine that as you get further into the sewers, that's where most of the water is, the filth gets stuck.
I'll point this out to the group. The guys, why is the water so clean?
It's
Like-
still sewer water, but it's sort of like when you look into the toilet that hasn't been flushed in a while. It's like it's still toilet water, but it's not as bad as it could be.
It's good. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. We should keep going this way. Something's up. Well, we know what's up, but something's up this way.
Let's check it out.
Okay. And I'm assuming it's the same light situation. KFC's got his dancing lights kind of spread about so everybody can see.
And Sable's on fire.
Gotcha.
Or at least emitting light.
Admit to it.
It was I that was the
Light,
light.
isn't it?
Alright. Well, you guys will continue for a while.
Alright, I'm back and I've got dark.
Okay. And you guys travel through some tubes for quite a while. Lots
Love
of
tubes.
I'm sure you do. So it gets to a point where the waterways are pretty much unavoidable. You can't really, there's no side walkways like there were in the lower sewers. You kind of have to follow the water down these two waterways. The waterways are kind of kept separate by occasional what seem to be kind of support structures. They're like sort of like medians on the highway, right? Where every once in a while there's a turnaround spot. You guys follow them for a good long while. Eventually, you find yourself in front of a very large pool of water.
Is it deep?
Say, well, your perception's plenty high, passively. The water starting here and moving this way, is the cleanest you've seen it. Meanwhile, the water in this big pool seems absolutely filthy.
It's like some sort of filtration process.
That is abnormal, to say the least.
Well, I've never been in a sewer before, so I can't comment on the likeliness of it.
Neither can I.
It's not really a common occurrence either, but twice in one day, I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Good looking up.
Sable's going to grab one of her bullets and just throw it in the water, aiming towards the center.
You hear a sploosh. The ripples kind of ripple outwards.
Okay. something weird is going on here, but I don't want to dive down there to find out.
Does the water taste magical?
Are you tasting it?
No, I am not drinking that water. No way, no,
Just a little bit on the tip of the tongue?
no. Why,
No.
why don't you try it?
Oh, certainly not.
That's what I thought.
There's bad ideas, and then there's
Francis ideas?
bad.
I'm sure Leland's got the fortitude to handle it.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But Leland's not here, right?
No, he's. I think he's doing fine watching our horses and treasure.
Hmm.
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 I don't think we should really be trying or considering trying to get him to be sick, because we all know that he could be easily convinced.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Anyway, Sable's going to quickly ask Zeta, I'm gonna dip my hand in here. Can you clean it afterwards? I want to see what's going on.
Be able to.
Alright, Sable is gonna plunge her hand in the water.
Okay.
You've presented us with something, and now we're going to figure it out.
Okay. So, I don't even know how to explain this to you. But there's a very loud sound that kind of rumbles from the depths. If you could imagine what water would sound like if it was angry, this would be it. And
So you say?
there's a large water arm that just comes out and lashes at Sable.
Oh, okay, good. What's not lashing me is
No.
Right.
Oh! Ow!
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that a 33 will hit your flat-footed.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay. As previously mentioned, it's really, really gross. The water is a thick sludge almost that comes out and slams into you. Oh, that's not terrible. You take 13 bludgeoning damage. And I'm gonna need a reflex save.
I'm not too terrible at those. Get a bonus to it right now. I do not. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Oof.
As the watery sludge arm slams into you, it basically passes over your body on both sides, and when it pulls back, it ends up pulling you.
Do I sploosh into the water?
You
Yes, I do.
sploosh into the water. And it's at this point, a very large figure starts to loom up out of the water.
Aubrey takes a step back, visibly frightened.
It
Gonna-
is a large figure.
Gonna need initiatives.
Should have tasted the water first.
I so wanted to make the joke that if only we had a small person to run across the water.
It's true. Could have all been avoided with somebody to walk across the water.
What's this?
Can everybody see their turns already? I'm gonna assume no.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on a different,
Different map.
Yep. Without fail.
Oh boy.
Classic roll 20.
Roll 20 giveth, and roll 20 taketh away.
Okay, and what was it for? Aubrey,
Yep.
initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright, not the worst.
All right. Oh, Sable. First, I need a fort save.
Huh.
All right, and then, suppose you're probably gonna try to get out of the water, or what's your plan?
Yeah, gonna have to get out of the water.
All right. Sure. I'll have that as a gimme there, but it will provoke. As you try to amble up out of the, you can't exactly 5-foot hop out of the water.
No, I know.
Another fist comes out at you. It's a 20 hit you.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Oh man, making everything mad.
You're about to kill me.
Well, I got more bad news. Need a reflex save.
Time for another one.
Okay. You're actually okay. You managed to keep your footing as this thing tries to, well, not tries to, but happenstantially almost drags you in again. So you probably used about 10 foot of movement to get out of the water.
Can I acrobatics to keep trying to get away from him?
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna try and do a little jump to get away.
Okay. Well, it doesn't swing at you.
Alright. We're gonna move back here.
Alright.
And that's gonna, let's see, that was 10, 15, 20.
One sec, I hate to do it to you. That work? That didn't work. Is it this? There we go.
Let me move here. Wait, is that a wall there that I'm standing in?
Yeah, but you're okay. I'll say that's fine.
Just put myself there.
Sure. Zeta.
Nice. No,
Oh, wait, you still have a thing to do, don't you?
I still have a standard action.
Yeah, that's right.
So I can still take a shot.
Sure.
But I'm going to swift action.
Mhm.
Change my active element. Creepily, the clean water gets cleaner and starts to warp around my body.
Okay.
And then freeze. Then we take a shot. 14 at his touch.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright.
Aim at the broadside of a barn here.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining one of those like dirty ice cubes or cloudy ice cubes.
It's close to what's happening. Talking about on Sable's body.
Yeah.
Basically. 3 physical and 10 cold.
Alright.
Guys, that thing hurts. I'll try and freeze it. Just don't let it hit me again.
Okay. A decent chunk of it seems to freeze and then kind of just floats out of the thing's body. As far as the impact of the bullet goes, it didn't. The bullet itself seems to just pass straight through this thing almost. Zeta.
Alright, what kind of knowledge check are we looking at here to try to...
Planes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a
I
rough
don't know.
one.
You're not sure what this thing is.
Is it like it's like visibly like a bunch of dirty water, right?
Yeah,
Or
it seems to
yeah,
be
the clean
it's-
water's around it. It's made out of the deep dirty water. Was that right?
Right, this thing seems to be just made out of sludge.
It's a sludge-a-mental.
Oh no.
Sludge and mint. How hurt is Sable? Like visibly injured or? Just...
Oh yes. I am 4 out of 36.
Oh.
Damn. Like from earlier as well.
I wasn't that hurt earlier, but I wasn't fully healed.
I guess we should have taken care of that.
I mean, before I was 32 out of 36.
Ugh. Okay. Fair.
Then I took 2 giant fists to the face.
I'm gonna test my my theories then as a wizard, and I'm gonna zap this dude.
Okay.
So that'll be I'm gonna use spark.
Just gonna spark him?
Yep, just gonna spark him and see what he does on him. Don't know what he.
Now the spark goes off, you see a small spark kind of apparate near the creature.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not spark. Jolt.
Jolt. That's the one
Jolt.
electric damage one?
Not one. D3.
1d3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like acid
So-
splash.
Is it a
with
reflex
electricity.
for
Range touch attack.
touch attack? Yeah, that'll hit.
Took 2 lightning damage.
You guys see Zeta kind of do her somatic motions. Kind
All of my somatic motions involve the knife.
she kind of
What?
the knife.
Oh.
She kind of flicks the knife, and a little piece of electricity shoots off and slams into this creature. You see the electricity kind of crackle and kind of wrap around this creature. Doesn't seem terribly bothered.
Doesn't care.
It's vulnerable to soap. Soap skills.
Nobody brought their soap.
See,
Only
that
spells
would
with
be-
the soap tag. Quick,
But
prestidigitate.
it seems largely. It doesn't care, right?
Doesn't like shriek out in pain or anything.
All right. No, that's it for me.
Okay. The creature recedes and just it's gone.
Hmm. My turn.
Yep,
Can I go ahead and make a knowledge on what I think it was?
sure. Let's see the knowledge.
Which one was it?
Planes.
Planes.
Knowledge planes. That is definitely one of my good ones.
Wow.
What's his name?
You're familiar enough to know that this creature closely resembles a water elemental. A very big water elemental. But you know water elementals to be a lot cleaner than this.
Yeah, that's true. Do I know anything about their capability for intelligence or their general hostility? Is this normal?
You're not super sure. You've heard of plenty of instances where people have been killed by water elementals, but you're not aware of any, like, people communing with water elementals or elementals in general in any kind of intelligent way.
Okay.
Like they had water elementals over for tea.
I guess I'll let everyone know that. Appears to be some sort of corrupt water elemental, and if we just leave, we should be okay.
This might be the monster.
It's true.
And if,
I guess that makes perfect sense, actually.
if it's corrupted, wouldn't us putting it down mean, ending its misery?
That's one way to think about it.
Can you put it down, Sable?
I don't know. I mean,
Are you doing anything else with your turn?
No, Over's not too sure what to do. He'll hold his turn. Not hold it, but he'll pass.
Yeah, I can. I feel like I can draw it out. Maybe. We can try this.
Quick, summon a dolphin.
Get out of my head. No, we're not gonna sacrifice the dolphin just yet. I got something a little bit more humane that might pull it out. And if that doesn't, we'll go the dolphin route.
Make a dolphin with that look on his face, like, why did you summon me here?
Dolphin just gives me that, just a glare as it gets destroyed by the monster. Like, one day, one of these days, vengeance.
That's where we get the subplot of KFC getting kidnapped by a fucking merman.
Get tried for crimes against
Porpoise
dolphin.
kind.
Merman?
Porpoise
I'm
kind.
scared of a merman. They can't do anything.
Might come up if we take our boat ride.
Final death is just him getting dragged. Dead by paralyzed. Something, the poison has paralyzed him, and a merman slowly drags him to his drown.
It's eaten alive by ravenous dolphins.
Yeah, just all of this.
I just want KFC to survive that so he could be a grizzled old man telling the story later in life. I can still hear their shrieks.
Hey, get like lose a hand and start having to play with a hook hand. Just like right
Or
hand is
better
nothing
yet,
but a
don't
little
lose a
pickle.
hand. Just start holding a hook.
Just hold the hook. That's how I got this hook.
Lost me hand in the great pirate wars. But you still obviously are just holding that with your hand.
Right, I just lost sight of
'tis
it.
true trouble it was. Not having thumbs is a difficult thing. You have two thumbs. Aye.
Hey,
Alright.
let me sing you a sea shanty about how this happened.
Puts down the hook and plays. What's KFC doing?
Starts finger picking. All right, but no, seriously, we're not going down that path just yet. And with that, I'm going going to start casting Silent Image. I'm gonna Silent Image Veil over top the water right there, in the middle of the.
I don't have a veil icon.
Oh right, Sable.
It's like, who's Vale?
Hey, just one more over to left. There
Okay.
you go. I think that's. Hold on.
Stop this.
Right. Actually, right here. We're gonna put it right here. That's within 30 feet. This whole area. So yeah, put her here. All right, and with that, I will tip my fedora to Sable, and step aside. Say, my Sable.
So is the mirror image of, or the entity of Sable in the water?
It's like standing right above the water.
Okay. Sable.
Sable is going to yeah, she's going to kind of crouch down, take take an aim position and ready a maneuver for when creature pops back out.
Well, hopefully it doesn't.
Hopefully it's just gone forever.
Wait,
Right? It'd be so easy.
if you just got tired and went home.
Alright. Zeta.
Not a whole lot for me to do without a guy. I'd like to. Stealth is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Alright.
What's your stealth bonus?
It's pretty substantial. I'm gonna creep behind this wall over here, and I roll at a +8.
Okay. Sure. You think you're stealthed.
That's the important.
Right.
And that'll be it. I'm just gonna kind of try to stand perfectly still.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too difficult. I barely touch the ground as is.
Alright. So Stable's just in the middle of this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. God, if I was one witch level higher, I could just reach out to you with my hair and grapple you and pull you in. But I am not, so...
Well, it's
what
okay,
am I gonna
because it's not your turn.
Sadly, I am only an eel.
do? Oh shit.
Over, you see a,
Oh shit.
a
The deception.
torrent of water comes rushing down this little gully right here. And then...
Wait, where? Are you pinging?
Yeah, hold on. Did I not? Yeah, I didn't have it in the right layer. It comes down this little gully of water,
Okay.
and then up at you.
Yeah. Does the water become dirty as it creeps into
Oh
it?
yeah, the
or
dirty
something
water
like
is
that?
what creeps over.
Okay.
Let's see. It is at a... Does 24 beat your CMD?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it absolutely does.
Okay.
Like 100%.
The water latches around you, much like it did to Sable, but it doesn't let go. You don't take any damage, but you're grappled. You're pulled in. And you're still grappled.
God damn it.
You need a fort save.
I don't want to be dirty.
Oh, and this does trigger your ready to action Sable.
Alright. assuming a 23 hits his
Touch? Absolutely.
Alright.
So I had to go rescue fish from the stove. Aubrey is grappled?
Yep.
Excellent.
What's what here? D12 is the physical?
Yeah. 12 is physical, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
What's the rest of it?
11 is cold.
Okay.
And this thing ignored Ghost Sable?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. This time the bullet seems to pierce and blows a pretty sizable hole between the middle of this thing that freezes as the hole is blown open, but then the ice cracks and shatters as the water comes together in a loud clap.
Does the creature appear at all harmed by the ice?
It's real hard to tell what this creature being harmed looks like.
Okay, does it look more frantic?
Doesn't look frantic, no. It looks like it's looks like Aubrey is being attacked by a big mound of
By-
water.
Big mound of poop water.
Yep, poop water. And there's a illusory sable in the middle of it. Francis.
Well, if it's
Oh wait,
if
it's
it's
Aubrey's
he
turn.
skipped over.
also
Okay,
if it's touching it, it has to make a will save to
Oh, to
realize
disbelieve
it's
it.
fake. Yeah.
Sure, we'll do that for just because I want to see it. No, I guess it believes it's just there. Just believes it's got this other person too. It's got him.
Aubrey is going to just gonna attack him.
All right.
Have to roll the attack, right? Not. He only gets free action.
Yeah, you have to roll the attack if you're going to attack. If you're not controlling the grapple, you are grappled,
Right.
so don't forget to put that into your attack roll.
What is that?
Well, you have to take the grappled condition.
God damn it. I never thought of this from an enemy perspective.
Yep. It's a fucking pain in the ass, isn't it?
Ignore that roll.
I'm assuming it's like a -2, right?
It's probably worse.
Oh my god. Where is
Grappled, you take a -4 to your dex, and a -2 on attacks. And I believe you make your attacks with dex, don't you?
it? Nope.
Oh, strength?
Yep.
So -2 on attack rolls, combat maneuver checks, except for those made to escape the grapple.
There's no song or anything up right now, is there?
Some puppo is not happy.
18. You kind of flail up against this thing. You're not too sure if it's doing anything.
Okay. That'll be it then.
Alright, Francis.
Okay. Well, how about that stuff? I think it might be time for playing Dolphin.
Is it, though?
If it's there. Yeah. Alright, so you guys want song or you want damage?
Let's go to the song.
Okay. Then I'll initiate a Inspire Courage +2. And let's see an Aubrey get grabbed. Step back a bit. be it for me.
Alright. Saber. I believe you attacked, didn't you? So your initiative moved
Yeah.
just after the creatures. Or no, just before the creatures. So it's actually Zeta.
Okay, so I think I'm.
Yeah.
But largely, probably not actually.
You don't know. Pretty sure you're stealth. This thing doesn't really have eyes.
Sure, but I'm hiding from it, so it's,
Yeah.
everything's fine.
Everything's fine. This is fine.
How's Aubrey looking? Not
I'm just grappled, not
It's
hurt
wet.
or anything.
okay.
Yeah, gross.
All right. I'm going to use my flapping hand spell.
Okay.
Punch it with force damage.
Let's see the attack.
Oof. Nope.
Nope.
Not even for a touch ace.
No. As you try to punch at it, it kind of... The water just moves out of the way.
Low rolls weren't supposed to be a part of the plan. Not much for me to do.
Sable. You can move. You try to stealth again, but you're taking a negative 20 for sniping.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give it a try. We're gonna shoot at it again with another maneuver. Bang. Nope.
Nope. Again, the gunfire goes off, and it's aimed center mass there, but the hole that normally is blown open seems to open preemptively to let the bullet pass through. Now the creature. The creature turns into a whirlpool,
Oh dear.
which Ober gets sucked straight into the middle of.
Not the Delta P.
You know, reflex save, I believe.
Reflex, my lowest one. Yeah.
You try.
Wow, you get sucked underwater.
Is it in my mouth?
It's everywhere.
Mm.
You also take 12 damage. And you're getting battered around by the water as you're being sucked underwater.
Alright.
Zeta, you see on the other end of this place another creature seems to be kind of moving closer. Not sure what he's doing. He hasn't crossed the threshold yet.
But it does look like we're about to have company.
That's what it seems to be. Aubrey.
Yep. How deep is the water? How
It's
deep
deep.
am I, I guess?
You aren't that deep. You're probably around 5 or 10 feet under right now. It's hard to tell.
Okay. Aubrey's going to...
You still have the grappled condition.
Oh, god damn it. Aubrey is going to...
Grapple.
This is a
Grapple the
toughie.
water.
He's bigger than me.
Yeah. Yeah, moving. It's gonna be tough. In fact, I don't think you can move.
I would need to take control of the grapple to move or get out of it.
You're not grappled anymore.
Oh, I'm not?
No, you still have the
Okay.
grappled condition, just because the negatives that being trapped in a whirlwind impart
Oh, okay.
are the same
I
as a
gotcha.
grapple.
Okay, why can't I move then?
Because you're trapped in a whirlwind.
Gotcha.
Give me one sec here. I'm trying to see what your course of action is supposed to be. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
reflex to try to get out.
And that's standard action?
I'll say it's a move action.
Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, reflect. Oh my gosh.
Oop. You can try to take another move action to get out.
No, I'm gonna begin casting a spell.
You're gonna need a concentration check, just
I'm
to
gonna
try.
go for it. It's 15 plus, no, 10.
Plus
What
spell
is it?
level.
10 plus spell level?
15 plus spell level.
15, okay. Oh wait, that's the DC. What is the roll?
Whatever your casting stat plus caster level is. D20 plus what, your intelligence based, right? Intelligence
Yep.
plus which level? Oh boy, I should get my
Alright.
document open in case this fails horribly.
Level 3 witch? That is right. Oh my god.
Please? Yes. Oh my god. Where's my sheet?
I accidentally rolled twice.
Yeah, here it is. I forgot about this. I didn't expect anybody to try to cast magic like this. People aren't usually this,
Stupid.
I was gonna say adventurous.
I feel like I'm being sold short.
Takes a brave man to cast magic in a wizard's tower.
It's true. That was a different situation. Wow. Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Nothing seems to happen, or
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Nothing seems to happen. As far as you can tell, your magic just fizzles.
Well, it's better than blowing up, I suppose. That'll be it for me.
Alright. Kill switch. Hober's in a whirlpool.
Yep, that he is. I don't have anything for that, guys.
Quick, summon a dolphin in the whirlpool.
Oh, the dolphin might be able to save him.
It might. It might also be able to die
Yeah.
horribly in a sludge whirlpool.
If you conjure an equally sized whirlpool in the opposite direction, it'll cancel itself out.
I don't think I know that one.
Summon a whirlpool.
Get a bunch of dolphins to swim in the opposite direction.
Alright. That's not a bad
Wait.
idea.
Wait, why are there multiple monsters on the screen?
Quick.
It's
Stunning.
it's not terrible, I guess.
Soundburst. Nothing could go wrong.
He's had worse ideas.
How are the acoustics in this room?
Oh, they're so good. Circular, knowledge engineering.
So glad I put points in that.
Knowledge sound engineering. Yeah, the acoustics in this room are pretty good due to the dome shape of this reservoir.
As in, like, might be too loud good?
No, there's enough ambient noise that it's not terrible because there's a lot of running water.
Alright. Yeah, as much as I love the dolphin idea, guys. Wait. Sable, you know about these things. Can they even hear?
Sable didn't know. Obery knew.
Aubrey, can they hear?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna have
Alright.
such an eye
Over-
infection after this.
Yeah, as Obery coughs up a fucking turd.
It's terrible. One eye infection. Not both.
Oh, Ober, let me get a fort save for last turn as well while we're waiting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sound burst on it, by the way.
All right.
We'll maintain song and sound burst.
Jeez, these sub 10 saves.
Sure. Let me see a D10.
Oh, it's a D10 now? For the
Oh, I thought you meant me.
All right, let me get a fort save from Aubrey.
Joke's on you, is always a D10.
Oh. What's your save for this?
+6.
No, not you.
It's a D8.
Oh.
It is a D8, but Aubrey took 3 damage.
Well. Alright, Aubrey.
As it turns out, sound travels easier in water than it does through air. So let me get a what's your DC for the stun?
I thought he was 10 foot down.
Oh, he is.
In a whirlpool.
The radius is increasing in the whirlpool and he can hear it?
Are you trying to hit the creature?
Yeah, I'm trying. The
Aubrey's-
creature's above
Aubrey's-
water, right?
No, the creature is the water.
Oh, I was looking at the token thinking it was like a watery form sticking out of it.
Oh no. Here, let me help you out here. Are you getting it yet?
Okay. I got you. Okay, well shit. Yeah, then let me cancel that shit, because I was thinking like that form thing was like sticking out of it.
No, it's the surface of the water is a whirlpool, and Aubrey's in it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a much different thing. Okay, can I recon that then?
Sure.
'Cause I'm
What's
really
your other
not trying
plan?
to just
Uh,
think. Dolphin.
Dolphin. All right, you start casting.
Yeah.
Zeta.
Aubrey, why you gotta do this?
I was standing there.
He was walking here.
Walking over here.
I'm gonna point out the second one to everybody to make sure that we're all aware of it.
Oh, they're not. You're the only one who has 60 foot of vision.
Right, yeah, I'm pointing that out to everybody.
I can't see it.
You can't see much of shit right now. Well, actually, you see a lot of shit right now.
Oh no. This is the most shit I've ever seen.
No.
This is
Why is it Taco Toil Day in the religious sector?
I'll go to Taco Toil Day.
gotta be out there in the middle, doesn't he? Aubrey, why? Alright, I'm gonna fish around in my bag for a scroll,
Okay.
and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cast Jolt again.
Just at the whirlpool.
Yeah, at the whirlpool.
All right, let's see it. Let's see the attack roll. That'll hit. Ober, give me a reflex save.
Jesus.
Nope. You take 2 damage. As electricity just hits the water.
There was good.
I got like this has to be all my bad rolls though, so I have to look forward to.
Yeah, it's true. Getting them all out of the way.
Right, you'd think, right?
I would think.
At least it's not a failed reflex save
Oh,
on your
no.
turn, right?
Am I the new Don?
Somebody's got to be done.
No.
Zeta, you got anything else?
No, move action to retrieve a scroll and stand to cast.
Sure. Sable. From where you are, this thing has partial cover from you. Because you're aiming over a lip here.
Yeah.
You probably have to be in a standing position in this spot in order to see enough of the whirlpool to get around that.
Anyone have any idea if Aubrey's okay?
I'll try yelling out. Like, I'm sure I'm trying to yell this entire
Oh,
time.
I'm sure you are too. You hear a lot of garbled yelling.
This is the worst time to open your mouth and yell.
Aubrey, stop talking. Don't do that to yourself.
All Aubrey can hear is garbled yelling from the other
Aubrey,
side.
no.
So I could hit it from where I'm standing now.
Yeah, that'll get around
Alright.
the cover just fine.
As Sable moves, the water that frosty water that was swirling around her just drops to the ground, and then the air begins to crackle and spark.
Perfect.
Yeah, Aubrey, you're about to get hurt. Sorry.
He'll be okay.
Well, this is assuming I even hit.
He'll be fine.
Not only is he the new Donnie, he's the new Leland. He's taking party damage.
All these casters and the one melee guy.
The melee guy in the crap. This is just the worst possible situation.
Alright, I'm reading something real quick.
Oh,
I'll just
fuck.
do normal attack.
Okay.
No maneuver. 14
a-
hit his touch.
Sure.
Alright, sorry, Aubrey.
I'll take it.
Just firing a bullet in there. God. That's so annoying. There we go. What's the damage? What's going on?
That is 8 electric, 2 physical.
Alright, Aubrey, let me get a reflex save.
It's not terrible.
Wait, was that 13 your reflex?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, you see what he's dealing with here?
Okay. You have evasion, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you can only take 4 electric. And I think you only took 1 electric earlier, so add 1 to your HP and then take away the 4.
Cool. I'll take that.
Electricity kind of arcs out throughout the whirlpool and eventually dissipates.
The whirlpool dissipated.
No, the electricity dissipates. The whirlpool is still raging.
Poor Aubrey.
Yeah, I've got bad news, guys. I'm out of spell. Well, spells that would...
That don't hurt Aubrey. Alright.
I wasn't planning on fighting water.
It's true. Nobody plans on fighting water. Alright, all my rolls are gone because I had to refresh. Alright. Oh, right, you just... Gotcha. The vortex just damages you. Alright, we take 10 more damage.
Oof. Alright.
You stop moving yet?
Aubrey?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Is he dead yet?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
Well, not at all, but no.
Ober, it's your turn.
Huh, I'm gonna go ahead and go for that move action to escape.
Let's get a fort save. Not bad. Okay, now you can move action and try to get out of there. That reflex going.
Finally.
Hey, look at that. You managed to finally swim your way out. You kind of get
Out of the-
free of the whirlpool. Assume
Out
you're
of the
going that
shitstorm
way.
into the shit. Yeah, I'm gonna move as much as I can and get up if possible.
Well, sure. Kind of amble on up. Say that
Aubrey's
took your
crying.
whole move action. Just gets out sobbing.
You can't tell. It's all poo.
You still have your standard.
Yeah, I do.
Standard. Batista bomb. Just drop in.
No, I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
would love to see Opry just Batista bomb this guy.
Just gonna throw up cure light wounds. I need it.
Alright.
Ah.
So, yeah. Just want to make sure. Something real quick. Trying to see if, did you roll the cure light yet?
Yeah, it
You
was
got
up
a
4.
4.
Okay. I need to refresh then, because Roll20 was like, you lost connection to the server. Yeah, I see it. Did I not have a thing about heals in the rules? I didn't. I might not have. I gotta restart the music to hear it. Alright. Now, let's check this right quick. Blah, blah, blah. Sure. Yeah, sure. Alright. Kill switch.
Alright, dolphin time.
Alright, your dolphin appears this round, doesn't it?
Yep, I'm gonna sploosh that dolphin right over. Right here, next to the whirlpool.
Great.
He's like, great, now I have to find a dolphin token.
Right? You're just getting a green dolphin. Where is he going?
Right next to the whirlpool.
Right here? Sure. What do you tell your dolphin to do? You have to tell it to do things. In what language are you telling the dolphin to do things? Since you just summoned this dolphin. This
Yeah, no,
unknowing, unsuspecting dolphin.
telling the dolphin to go in and bring a well, I guess since Aubrey's out, it's not such a big deal anymore. Attack the whirlpool.
Okay. Great. Let's go and open this dolphin sheet, I guess. So it has a slam attack. Okay. So it tries to slam into this thing.
Come on, dolphin, you got this.
Alright.
Dolphin ain't got shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and have the dolphin do a reflex save now. It does manage to not get yanked into this whirlpool. Gale Switch, what are you doing with your turn?
So we're gonna maintain song and
Okay.
and give a shrug to everyone else.
You still have all your actions.
Oh, rip dolphin. So I'll maintain song and sound burst.
All right. Let's see the D10.
Obi, I'm really, Francis, I'm really wondering about this one.
He
Trust
summons
me,
it
guys.
immediately. Sound bursts him.
Trust me, guys. There's a plan. It's totally a D8 though.
I trust
I
him.
know, but you're sound bursting water.
Okay.
Sort of like what happens if you use fire underwater. It's less effective.
All right. All right.
All right. So. Oh, okay. Dolphin is not
Oh.
stunned.
Dolphin's got this.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Yep. Zeta.
Now, guys, I really wasn't prepared to fight literal water. I'm gonna run over here, hold out my scroll, and I'm gonna cast Shield on Obri.
Okay.
Thank you, Zeta.
You now have your shield bonus. 0 AC.
Sable.
Don't have much else I can do besides take another shot. And I missed the whirlpool.
It's to be fair, you're not exactly sure where you're supposed to be shooting at a whirlpool.
Yeah. I'm just shooting the whirlpool.
Just reaping the whirlwind.
Whirlpool. Boop. Moves right on top of the dolphin. Which I believe the dolphin then gets a reflex save to try to not be ensnared again.
You got this,
It's
dolphin.
very ensnared.
Oh shit! You don't got this, dolphin.
Who's the
Yeah,
dolphin?
you see a dolphin body rise to the top and then dissipate into magic.
No. Dolly.
But this means Obri is free.
The whirlpool dissipates. Aubrey.
All right.
Guys,
Are we done? Is it gone?
no.
The far one also melds into the water.
Didn't see that there, right?
Now only Zeta saw it.
She did
Rover's
alert
gonna-
us to it.
Robert's gonna back the fuck off. In fact, he's gonna join Francis over here.
You stink,
Is
Aubrey.
that all you're doing?
Yes.
Francis.
So I'll shed a single tear for the dolphin, and just drop another sound burst in the middle of the
Sure.
water there.
Let's just see the D10. Alright. Zeta.
Alright, I'm back.
It's your turn.
Okay. Friggin' Uber Eats. What happened to the dude? He submerged in the water?
Yeah. What whirlpool dissipated, far guy also merged into the water.
Okay, guys, I do not have any way of contributing to this battle against the wet. Can we regroup?
Obi will respond, but he's sobbing. He's broken. You got me down to 4 HP, by the way, I think.
You guys look like you could use a breather, and I need magic that will, you know, water. Oh, here. Let me help you guys out a little bit. I'll go ahead and cast Prestidigitation and clean everybody up a little.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and move back towards the entrance, I guess.
Sable.
Or not the entrance, but where we came
Where
from.
you came from, right? Sable. Did we lose Sable?
Maybe.
Hey, still in Discord.
You guys hear me?
There you are.
Yeah, I have to go AFK real quick.
It's your turn.
Oh, alright.
But most people are retreating, just as a heads
Yeah.
up.
Sable's gonna retreat too.
Okay. So you guys, I'm assuming, leave the way you came.
Yes, absolutely.
Alright. Oh, right. I'm sad. Get my sewer music going. Went all out of my way to get the sewer music. Forgot I have it auto set to certain maps. Alright. You guys head back the way you came. Get down the ladder. Or at least to where the ladder shaft is. And there you all stand. Wet, exhausted, sobbing.
Yep.
Mostly sobbing for the dolphin.
The poor dolphin is never going to return to its plane the same.
How does Asmodeus feel about animals and souls? Does that dolphin reach Asmodeus's embrace?
No, it goes back to its plane.
Does it go back to its plane?
That's what I
Where
hear.
do these animals come from?
The plane of dolphins.
Elemental plane of dolphin.
Yeah, you're not familiar with the elemental plane of dolphins?
It's got huge wings.
How do you not know about the,
Yeah.
That'll work.
So I don't think anyone wants to know how the sausage is made.
Alright. So what are you guys doing now? This is a full retreat back to the surface? Or outside of the sewers? Or
That would seem to be the smartest choice. I mean, if everybody wants to stay, that's cool, but I do not have any way of contributing.
Or needs a
And
bath
everybody
and a
seems
rest.
pretty beat up.
sure. One sec, I don't feel like finding the actual music. There. So, you guys get
Alright,
back
I'm back.
outside. where Leland is sitting there waiting with the horses. You guys are bruised and battered, and yeah, at least you're clean now, sort of.
Sure, Leland is very confused, like usual.
Yep, status quo for Leland. He asks if you found the monster.
Tell him we found a monster. How's he feel about fighting wet?
He says he's never been bothered by being wet before.
How do you feel about being wet and covered in...
Says he's not a fan of filth.
That's what we should have called it, a filthamental.
Probably summoned by filthamancy.
I don't think filthamancy's a thing.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I've heard people talk about it.
When have you ever heard people talk about filthamancy?
Just now?
That's because you talked about it.
And?
Exactly.
Okay. Are we gonna rest up and go back and...
She's gonna point to her eyes and point back to Francis. Mondi,
Francis will shrug. But yeah, I guess we're resting up for tonight and dumpster diving back in tomorrow.
we're gonna have to. I have no way to, like I said.
Well, we said we'd take care of the monster, and assume that that thing was the monster. The things, wasn't it, Zeta? 2 of them?
There were 2 of them. There were definitely 2.
Alright, so you guys heading back to the inn?
Let's see.
Alright. So you guys all mount up on your horses.
Wait, before we leave, Zeta, would you mind so that we don't get kicked out of the inn? You know, cleaning everyone?
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you guys head back. I'm assuming you're heading back to the Salty Hook.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, it's 5 silver apiece. You find your rooms. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to do for the night? Oh, another thing, Zeta, you would notice when you guys get out of the tunnel, it's there's a thunderstorm going on.
Oh, excellent! I love thunderstorms. It's the
There was definitely not a thunderstorm when you guys went under.
So there's new weather.
Yep. It was not supposed to thunderstorm today.
And I would know.
You would know.
I'm gonna express to everybody that the weather is unpredictable.
There's nothing else you guys are doing explicitly?
Maybe we should go talk to the wizard about that.
No, guys, for real,
Yeah.
like, the weather is unpredictable.
I guess the only thing predictable in life is that the weather is unpredictable.
No, the weather's very predictable.
Wait,
Only to a certain degree.
No,
And it decreases over a long period of time.
to a very specific degree of perfection. I can perfectly predict the weather. I cannot predict this weather.
Mm, let's
You're slacking.
See, that's just it sounds like magic, Zeta.
It's hello.
So what's wrong with it now?
I'm a wizard, so first of all, it is magic, and second of all, it's not magic that's working right.
In
So
other
What do you
words,
feel?
work on your weathermancy.
I think what she's trying to say is someone else changed the weather.
Hmm.
Yes, the weather's not supposed to be doing this. This is not supposed to be happening. It's not supposed to be a thunderstorm. You guys are taking this very calmly, and I appreciate me
Oh,
I
I said,
appreciate
taking this horrible news.
you have to understand that I never know what the weather tomorrow is going to be like.
That has your ignorance has nothing to do with the situation. I don't know what the weather is tomorrow. That's the problem. I don't care what you know about the weather.
So what do you feel when you think about it? Is it like static or is it just wrong?
Leslie, what do I feel when I think about the
Are you
weather?
gonna fool around the weather?
Sure. Let's fool around and predict this weather.
Okay. I feel like it's probably gonna thunderstorm for around 6 more hours, and then the weather will clear up. It'll be in the mid-50s tomorrow.
All right, I'm going to tell everybody my very specific and exact measurement of the current weather state. And explain to them how horrible it is that there is a storm right now. And that I don't think they understand
Just
the
imagining-
dire circumstance of the situation.
Charlie Kelly in the mailroom. These people don't
Perhaps-
exist.
Perhaps the wizard can enlighten us on that as well.
We could only hope. It does seem to involve magic. Unpredictable weather magic.
Shall we do that in the morning? Or shall we go now? What time is
Well-
it? Did I miss
Oh,
that?
it's super late.
Ah, okay.
I feel like you guys are understating the importance of the weather state.
Well, that's why I want to see the wizard.
Right. That's why we need to see the wizard.
Are you saying it's like monsoon 2.0?
Oh shit. I don't want another monsoon. Perhaps it's
I-
never too late for a wizard.
I don't want another monsoon either. That's why I'm bringing it up. The last time I wasn't able to predict the weather accurately, a monsoon occurred.
Yeah, let's go talk to her.
This weather accurately.
It's still, she's nice and all, but I don't know if waking her up right now.
I
Is
feel
her
like
tower
if most
visible
people, she
from
would
where we are?
understand the circumstances.
Leslie,
What was the question?
is her tower visible from where we are?
Are you guys back at the inn or no?
I think so. Did we head back? Or were we heading back?
Well, yeah, we were going to rest, right? We were heading to the inn. We were going
Right.
to get rooms and everything, get some food,
No.
and I thought we were
can't,
sitting around the table talking.
can't see the tower from the room then.
Figured we were all just yelling outside at each other in the thunderstorm.
I mean, I suppose we could if you want to.
The inn
I
also
think-
sounds nice.
I agree with Zeta. We should go see the wizard. I'm sure the hour is the least of importance in the situation.
What's the worst that could happen? We make, the wizard aware of weather phenomenon that's happening beyond their control?
Let's be honest, she probably doesn't sleep.
Probably not much.
Okay. But can I rest? I'm in a lot of pain. No, you're right. I'll come too.
Actually,
mean,
which of you is in the
Not like
worst
we're
pain?
gonna fight the wizard.
Well, you never know what we might run into. Maybe lightning will strike me.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Which one of you is in the worst pain?
I'm at 4 of 36.
I'm not that bad.
Okay. Come here, and I'm gonna cast a cure moderate on you.
That feels slightly better.
All right. Now I should be good to go.
Yeah, it's a lot of Sable's bruises start to fade away. Are you guys going to see the wizard?
Yes, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Westcraft.
Okay. It's probably from the inn, from the traveling to the inn, to getting where you're going. It's probably around midnight when you get there. Blip.
You can go ahead and not.
All right. Okay. The doors kind of swing open, kind of creak open slowly, I should say. And the two hostesses, hosts, however you want to say it, the host and the hostess,
Hosties.
host apostrophe. Um, they both greet Sable specifically.
Sable greets them in return and asks if the wizard is in.
Uh, as always, in unison, they reply. They inform you that currently the Grand Wizard is not um, available.
Sable asks, when will the wizard be available?
There's a bit of a pause as they both kind of stare blankly for a moment. And then they both in unison say, Lamashon 28th, midday, for about 10 minutes.
Out of character, is that tomorrow?
It's 2 days from now.
Ah. Sable will ask them, where is the wizard?
They basically let you know they're not at liberty to know. That they're not privy to that information.
Sable asks them about the scene.
About the what?
Never mind. Sable will thank them for their time and turn to look at the group, said, won't be here till Lamashon 28th. For only 10 minutes.
So we go get it in.
We already got it in.
We go back to the inn.
Seems like it.
Alright. You guys head back to the inn. You find your beds. Or anything else you're doing for the day? Last call for actions.
Should we just
Yeah, I'm
sleep in
gonna
the
go ahead.
basement?
Some scrolls. Well, not some scrolls, but a scroll.
Okay, so you spend some hours doing that. How many hours are you scribing?
Well, it's only a level 1 spell, so I can finish it in a single day.
Okay.
It's just another scroll of toppling missile.
Okay. So it takes you 2 hours. You're staying up until 2 in the morning. Alright. Everybody wakes up the next day. Zeta's not down until 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Is Donovan around?
Ooh. Donovan, Horse, and Evany are gone.
Well, guys, looks like Donovan has ditched us.
Again.
I'm sure he's just tagging along behind Furia again.
It's possible some other hot piece of guard caught his attention.
Hot piece of guard.
That piece of steel.
Well, wherever he went, I hope he'll be alright.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I hope the place that he's at is alright.
Yeah, we wouldn't want him ruining another village, would we?
Shade.
Well, let's see. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Hold on. Oh, break.
Yep.
Give me a fort save.
Oh, God damn it, I closed my roll 20.
Why?
I need to change my push to talk button.
What does that have to do with roll 20?
I have it on
Oh,
Alt, and if you
Alt.
Alt click a tab, it closes it.
Hey,
God.
look at that. You take, wow, 2 dex and 3 con damage.
Jesus.
You just feel terrible today.
Yeah, I'm gonna let everyone know that I feel terrible today.
He looks terrible. He's all pale and shaky.
Over
3
you,
con,
alright?
2 decks, you said?
Right. 2 dex, 3 con.
I'm not Zeta.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
don't-
not.
You don't look like you're doing great.
I
We should get you to a healer.
vomit.
Yep, that's our sign right there.
I think you're right, Sable. I think it must be the fish.
I think it may have been the dolphin that we had yesterday.
Francis will take a
You're
moment.
probably right. So, I'm going back to Asmodeus.
I mean, why not?
He has never wronged us before.
Ain't that the truth? think that's really what it is. Is you need some Asmodeus. Need to find Asmodeus.
Okay. So you guys head over to the religious sector, to the Cathedral of Asmodeus.
Yeah. People are free to carry me. Leland?
Sure, Leland. If you ask Leland to, he throws you over his shoulder and just kind of starts trotting off with everybody else.
You're a good lad.
Spring follows behind, confused.
Fucking new mount.
She constantly eyes Leland in a very vindictive way, but Leland doesn't notice.
See Spring like biting at Leland's heels, like.
All right. So eventually, you find yourself to the Church of Asmodeus. There's a rather large gathering at the church. As people are kind of flooding in.
Oh, but I'm not about going to the church myself, Zeta.
And
So
Sable,
Zeta's gonna hang out outside, or
I'm gonna hang out at the tavern, I suppose, or I guess outside is probably better.
Come on in, Zeta, the unholy.
the unholy what?
Oh no, I'm good. That place gives me the creeps.
Sable's gonna hang out with Zeta.
Alright, well. Let's go get Aubrey all patched up. So yeah, we'll walk in like we own the place.
Okay. As you walk in, there's definitely service going on right now, with the gentleman you had seen once before leading the service, as the individuals in the building are kind of chanting hymns of Asmodeus. Let me get my my guy here. Here he is. Bloop. As he goes on and on. Are you guys sitting in for the whole service?
I have no, I can't move of my own volition at this point. I'll sit and waiting for everyone to finish talking.
Okay. As you guys are kind of sitting in the pews for all this to happen, there's a lot of ceremony that goes on here. Like, everybody else seems like they know what they're doing. Like, they're all, there's a lot of call and response, and you're not all sure of what the words are. Killswitch is familiar enough to keep up. Everybody else is just kind of like, you're not doing the gestures when you're supposed to do the gestures. You're not, saying the things when you're supposed to say the thing, and you're getting a lot of weird looks from everybody. But eventually the service kind of starts winding down. There's been some times where people have gone up and drank from a cup, but they like sacrificed a goat during part of this, and
Oh,
Of course
no.
they did.
it's just it's like a whole like 2-hour thing, and then eventually people start breaking out of everything they're doing. Some people go up to the shrine and pay their respects, and some people just kind of usher out. I'm assuming eventually you guys approach Jarvaxis, the man leading this.
You face Jarv.
Never gonna stop. Well, if you guys approach Jarvaxis, he is currently kind of saying hello to everybody, shaking hands and giving pleasantries and such. And he sees you approach. Says, hello. He doesn't look very well.
I go to talk, but I just put my hand over my mouth instead.
You're right. He is not well. We were hoping that his Dark Lord might be able to offer some assistance.
Surely. What seems to be plaguing this one?
The plague.
You're not
Why,
in
it
there.
appears to be plague, sir.
The simplest answer is usually the right one. I took a dip in some contaminated water.
Oh. That's
And I'll lean in as he says that and whisper, "Filthamancy."
man kind of adjusts his glasses and says, I see. I suppose I can attempt to rid his body of toxins. And, you said it was contaminated. Was it just? It sounds like it's probably an affliction of some sort, not a toxin though.
Can you help me?
I should be able to. I'll have to um, meditate on this for a while. Come back with a solution. It seems like this has ravaged your body. Are you looking to just dispel the affliction, or are you trying to repair your wounds as well?
Just the affliction.
He kind of thinks for a moment and says, okay. Uh, Standard for this type of cure will be 150 gold.
I offer him 200 for his service.
So, thank you. I'll be back momentarily. He kind of heads back to the actually straight to the altar that's up at the top, and kind of kneels for a while. You guys see him kind of doing some type of ritualistic chanting, and he kind of takes some sand and draws different iconography on the ground. And then eventually, kind of after about 20 minutes or so, kind of stands and heads back over to where you guys are. He kind of lays one hand on Ober's forehead and one on his stomach, and he makes some motions on your hand and on your head and your forehead and stomach, as if he's drawing something with the palms of his hands. He kind of speaks some words in a very unsettling language before you feel a warmth radiate through your body. You still feel bad, but he assures you that you've been rid of this affliction. Actually, yeah, he assures you that you've been rid of this affliction.
I'll profusely thank him.
He says, but if the symptoms persist or if you get worse, come back and he can try again.
I will. And I'll bow and back away.
Alright. And as you're there, he kind of, after he's done with all that, he kind of turns to kill switch and says, I kind of figured you would be here for the service.
Killswitch will nod, and I'll ask, you know, I've been trying to learn a whole lot more and really get into it, but I noticed that sometimes y'all sacrifice goats. Is that a common practice?
We sacrifice
Some of
many
his friends
things.
Really? Okay.
Dark Lord demands
suppose-
sacrifice.
Right. Yeah. No, of course. Why wouldn't he? How does he feel about dolphins?
I don't suppose he minds one way or the other, as long as it's a sacrifice.
Yes, of course. Hmm. But uh, even chickens? Would he sacrifice chickens?
Uh, Travaxis says, well, birds in general often entice imps if you rip out their hearts as a sacrifice. Depends on the type of outcome you would like.
Now, when you say entice,
Well, if you were to try to make a bargain, you would have to first appease the agent of Asmodeus you want to deal with, and imps in general like a sacrifice of some type of avian heart.
Hmm.
Still beating, preferably.
huh, I see, so fresh. Yeah. I see. Interesting. Oh, there's much to learn about the Dark Lord.
Indeed. You you have an aura about you.
Kinda, oh shucks.
You seem to be the type to leverage your relationship with our Dark Lord.
Uh, yes, I would agree. Uh, certainly to those who are truly faithful to him, I feel he really does reach out to them in many ways.
He kind of pauses for a moment and asks for your hand.
Go ahead and extend out my hand.
Kind of rubs the top of your hand, just the palm of it, for a while, with his other hand. One hand under your hand, one hand over.
Will you marry me?
That's how you got married. But no, he says, you've made a deal already.
Clear my throat and say it. I've been known to make some bargains.
He says, how could you have done this? I didn't intermediate for you, so who did?
Well, funny you should mention imps. So, we were out traveling, you know, doing our normal musical troupe routine, and we come across an imp guarding a gateway. And yeah, he makes me an offer. So all I have to do now is praise the Dark Lord, you know, in the presence of people, and he grants me the ability to go invisible.
He says, I. You seem to be the type that would benefit from being more sociably pleasing.
You could say that.
Says, if if you're ever interested, I have a feeling I know someone who might be able to help with that.
Certainly, certainly, I would use as much help as I could get.
Says, well, if you ever are interested, uh, going rate is about 360 gold for the audience, and if you don't speak Infernal, I can translate for you for another 60.
Hmm. I see. Okay. Okay. How much did you say it was again?
It's 360 for audience, and an extra 60 for translation if you don't speak Infernal.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And do I come back and set this up with you, or?
Says, surely, if you want, we can set it up now, and I can have it ready for tomorrow around midday.
I'm gonna look at everyone. Do we have anything happening
It's
tomorrow?
only you and Aubrey in there.
Oh, I thought Leland was there too. But yeah.
I think Leland went inside.
He
Yeah,
carried
sure.
him in.
Yeah, I guess so. Leland doesn't have much to say about this.
Yeah, Aubrey, we don't have anything going on tomorrow, right?
Nothing I'm aware.
Yeah, that should be good. Just set it up, and then I pay you whenever I get there.
No, you would pay up front, and then I said if you want to set this up, you can do it anytime tomorrow afternoon. I'll have it all ready to go.
Yeah, okay. Tell you what, let's do it. I will need that translation though.
So surely, that'll bring the total up to 420 gold.
All right. Francis will fish out the ye old gold. I don't know if I'll need to go back to my horse for it, but
Either way, if you either have it on you or you'll head back out and
yeah, I'll give him the gold.
sure. So you have that all set up.
All right, tomorrow afternoon it is.
All right. You guys can head on out and back out into the streets. There's a lot of other people heading out. You guys meet up with Zeta and those guys at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah, we can meet up with them after.
Sure.
Now that Aubrey's feeling all
I'm
right.
sure he's
well.
feeling significantly better.
Oh,
Much so.
he's still got a lot of damage on him, but he's, you know, you still feel bad, honestly, Aubrey. You still feel bad.
Fair enough.
But you've been assured that you'll get better.
Well, you guys, I set up a thing.
What kind of thing?
So they apparently have some kind of a speech class, I'm guessing, in the church.
So you're taking speech lessons?
I think so.
But you already speak pretty well.
Yeah, but this I think it might be an infernal, so we'll see.
Learning Infernal?
Well, gotta start somewhere. After I couldn't speak sign for that whole, couple of weeks there, and it's really opened my eyes. I think I need to expand my horizons.
Hmm. Maybe I'll join you.
Yeah, it'll be fun. The entry fee is a little steep, though. It's like 420 gold.
What?
So
420 gold to learn Infernal.
it, there might be more to it. It was kind of cryptic.
What do you think, Zeta? Are you interested in this?
No.
Aubrey?
Oh, certainly not.
Then I'm gonna back out too.
All right, well, you're missing out.
I support your choices, Francis. I just do not want to be a part of them.
I appreciate that, Zeta. That's one of the nicest things that anyone's ever said to me.
Well, it's true, Francis. You are my best friend.
That's Francis will kick the ground and blush.
Oh, shuck.
Oh shucks. All right, but enough of this friendship. Let's don't we have us to heal and a thing to kill?
All right. So where are you guys going now?
So I guess I can top you people off with the wand if you want to go dive in today.
What's the worst that could happen?
It's a great question.
How much do you really want to know that? Aubrey, how you doing?
Still pretty hurt.
Just tell me when to stop.
Still pretty hurt.
These fours, I swear.
Getting better. That's fine.
It's fine, or it's filthamancy fine.
No, it's fine. I got 32 out of 42. Yeah.
Okay. Feel like we could go for one more though.
Oh, 39. Yeah, sure, go for it. Yep, overhealed. I'll take it.
All right. Well, Sable.
I could use a little help.
Boom.
9. Oh, one more.
All right.
That does it perfectly. That actually healed me to exactly 36.
Yeah. Getting good at this. All right. Well, I guess we're all ready. Do we want to pick anything up before we go, like soap?
No, I think soap's gonna help.
Suppose we just loaded the horses down with soap.
Sent those fucking horses into the sewers. Good luck, horses.
Go get them.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help him out too much.
All right.
Let's go get that filthamental.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are heading back into the sewers, huh?
Yep.
Just going for it.
You say that like we have another option.
Have you checked the weather today?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Before we go into the sewers, let's predict the weather.
Hey, we got a Leland coming.
So what have I missed so far?
So far, the party went back into the sewers in the middle of the night, got their asses completely handed to them by living water, came back out, went to sleep. They went to try to see the wizard. Wizard's not going to be back until the 28th. It's currently the 27th. Then they went to the sleep, woke up, went to the church of Asmodeus, where they healed up Aubrey's sickness, sort of. At least the sickness part of it. At least they think they did. And then now they're going back into the sewers. So if Leland's wanting to tag along, you guys will probably have to stable the horses. Which you might
We
need
can
Leland.
just we might, yeah. So we're going to the pentagram.
No, you guys
Give or-
you guys
give or
are
take.
leaving there and starting to head towards the sewers at this point.
Okay.
So I'm sure you guys would let Leland know to bring something that he could swim in.
Like his armor.
Yeah, like his armor. You should be able to.
You got the strength for it.
No, really, he's got the strength.
He's probably got the strength for it, to be fair, yeah.
But I could just not wear my armor.
Could just go down there naked.
I think I have clothes on my character sheet. Yes, I have cheap clothes.
Yeah, you gotta have clothes.
So I assume we're just gonna stable the horses real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure they would be pretty insistent of bringing Leland this time around. Considering not having Leland went pretty poorly.
Leland, we need somebody who can fight water.
Well, I've smashed a lot of things with water in them.
Perfect. You're just the man for the job.
Neat.
I don't think we could have asked for a better coincidence.
It's like he was made for it.
Smash the water!
Okay.
Leland, smash.
Leland begins swinging his sword at the ocean. I fought off that storm that one time.
Oh, that's got to count for something.
Yeah.
Leland, I don't think it works like that.
But why not?
Not how weather works.
But it was water.
But I thought
No.
weather
We
was
need you to
unpredictable.
fight a different water.
Oh,
Don't worry, it'll all make sense later.
okay.
Alright, so you guys go stable the horses. It's gonna be a gold to stable all the horses. So whoever wants to pony up the gold for the horses.
But
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Alright. And then you guys head into the sewers. Go down to the docks. And in you go. Let me get a survival check. See how long it takes you. You guys have made this trip a few times at this point. Easy peasy. It's still a pretty long walk, and it's not exactly a straight path. And he's got that ladder to climb.
Yay, ladders.
Alright. But you find yourselves in that same waterway. Let me go ahead and grab a Leland. Beep. So question, is Leland wearing his armor or not?
Did people tell him to, leave his armor behind for this?
Sable would've.
I wouldn't necessarily say leave behind so much as maybe you could just like take it off right before we start.
Right before you start.
You know.
Like
How long
at the bottom of the ladder, or
What kind of armor you wearing?
it is chainmail. +1 chainmail.
It should only take a few minutes.
Yeah. Chain shirt only takes a minute to remove.
Yeah.
You kind of take your chain shirt off and slink it down somewhere.
Yeah, just throw it in the corner, I guess, over here somewhere, where it's at, where we won't lose it too soon.
Sure. What about your shield? You don't have a shield, do you?
I don't have a shield.
Don't have a shield. Never mind. Well, here you are. In the same room.
So. Is this the water I'm here to fight?
Leland,
Or...
even you can notice that the water that's in this pool is a lot dirtier than the water that's coming from the pool in these directions.
So, this will be a good time for me to bring up. I okayed it with the cleric of Asmodeus that sacrificing dolphins is okay.
But that doesn't answer my question.
Well, if you want to get this thing all riled up, it really hates whenever things go into the pool of water. And I don't think you want to be the one going in. I can tell you, I certainly don't.
Right. So what do we do? Should we throw Zeta in?
No.
No?
Whenever you guys are ready, just say the word.
Ready for what?
I think I know what Francis is planning.
So Leland, you just standing there by the edge of the water?
Yeah? No one's told me to back up.
Hey, hang on. Leland, you're doing just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and produce another scroll of shield, and I'm just gonna kind of place a shield spell on Leland, and then I'm gonna back away again, and I'm going to not prepare, but I guess ready in action. No, I wanna go back to my little spot.
I guess I'll ready my bardic performance if Leyland's gonna go be our bait.
Sable's gonna move over here, crouch down, take aim. Readying a shot for when the creature pops up.
We'll beat that water this time.
Like, prod it with the sword.
Okay.
Like,
Kind of
I don't think it's moving.
stick the sword in the water, swish it around.
Leland, you're never gonna wake it up unless you go whole hog.
There's a pig in there?
Absolutely.
Oh, poor pig. And Leland jumps in.
Hilarious.
Do I see a pig in there?
No, you don't see any pig in there, but give me a, just an athletics
Swim.
check.
Athletics. I'm not wearing armor, so...
Yeah, you're treading water just fine. Give me a fort save. Ah, yeah. This water's fine. It's pretty alright water, actually. It kind of smells bad, but everything smells bad in here.
So... guess I'll just start swimming.
It's okay. No need, my friend. Boop. Suddenly, a whirlpool appears under Leland. I need you to make a reflex save.
Oof. I'm not as good at those.
Wait, I need
Much less good at those.
that. Yeah, you get sucked underwater.
Blop, blop.
This was a terrible plan.
I tried to use a dolphin.
But you didn't.
Oh, do you-
Let's go ahead and get initiative from everybody.
I'd like my readied spell to go if I can.
Sure. Sable, unfortunately, will not get a ready shot due to her angle.
Yep. Inspire courage goes off.
All right, Leland.
Oh wait, Lilo, is that a fucking...
Hmm?
No, that's your... Never mind.
Initiative is 19.
Initiative, gotcha. Okay, I should reflex for a second there.
You know, actually, on second thought, no, I'm gonna hold on to my spell because
Sure.
I could kill Leland, and I don't want.
You have a lot of confidence in yourself there.
I deal a lot of damage.
Everybody on the turn order, not Zeta.
Leland, could you? Well, okay, that's a lot of things, but
I would live through that.
okay, that's a lot of ones.
I mean, the first one would not even bloody me by those standards. Second one
Alright.
would.
Leland. Oh, it's a 20. So, yeah, try to get your thing there. So it's Zeta that's first.
God damn it. Wait, it's an elemental. It's immune to sneak attack. Okay, fuck it. Alright, boys, this storm's shaping up to be aggressive. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Aggressive Thundercloud
Okay.
on the world.
Okay. Can
It's
aggressive
going to take a-
thundercloud go underwater?
It doesn't say that it can't. Though I suppose it can be moved by wind of. The sphere has no physical substance and can exert force on.
But it has
Yo.
no because
It can be
Sorry.
moved, but it doesn't say that it disperses unless it exceeds range. So even if the
Can it go through
whirlpool
walls?
sucks in the well, no, I would need to be able to see through the wall to direct it to go through the wall. Otherwise, I could, because it doesn't exert force on corporeal creatures or objects.
Sure. So you're just gonna send it down into the whirlpool?
I'm gonna let the whirlpool suck in the thundercloud. As long as it's within my range, it says it doesn't disperse.
Not sure how I feel about this thundercloud going through solid objects.
I mean, how many solids
Solid
are in this
objects
water?
go through the cloud.
People go
That's
through
that's
the cloud.
different though, isn't it?
Solid objects or
And-
liquid
and-
objects? Because those are different states of mass.
I mean, it is, but you don't see clouds underwater
Maybe
for a
have
reason.
it sit on top of the water and just zap the water that's right next to it.
I'd point.
What do you think
It's-
air bubbles are?
Not clouds. So,
It's just that on a bigger scale, right?
I'm trying to work with what I've got here.
alright. I'll say we can put it on top of the water. But let's see what your damage looks like.
It's not impressive. It needs to make.
And what kind of damage is it as well?
It needs to make a reflex save
Yeah, it needs to make a reflex save.
for electric damage, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
God damn it.
It's reflex negates, isn't it? Yep. It's reflex negates.
Yeah,
Alright.
your
Nothing.
cloud just kind of sits up on top of it.
Okay,
Doesn't seem
Well.
too effective.
that's fine. It did its job.
Leland,
Oh. Where is said cloud?
it's over you.
Huh.
When you're
So-
looking up from under this torrent battering you and swashing you around, now there's thunder. There's just a thundercloud up there.
There we go.
There you go.
So, am I completely submerged? Like, is this restraining me, or
Yeah, you're absolutely restrained. You need to make a reflex save to get out of it. It's going to be a
would it
movement
be
action.
reflex, or would it be close
Absolutely
to like
reflex.
a grapple or something?
You can't grapple water. Though you are considered grappled. That would have hurt your
That's-
reflex save, but you weren't close. So you still have another move action to try.
Like, would it be attempt a second reflex save, or would
Yes.
that just be continue struggling?
You can continue struggling. You can swing at it if you want as well. But you are grappled.
Blob.
Okay. You're probably about 15 feet under the surface at this point.
You're doing great, Leland.
Aubrey,
Yo.
it's your turn.
Not not 100% comfortable being here. I'll be honest.
It stinks, and it's dark.
Leland, why don't you go all the way out there?
Leland can't
No
hear you.
one's-
Sable, do you want to get big? Can you hit stuff harder when you're bigger?
No, that's not how
What?
it works.
Huh?
You would know that that's not how your spell works.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Darn.
Wait,
Well-
Aubrey.
While my gun would get bigger, as soon as the bullets leave, they would shrink.
Yeah.
So
We could
sad.
make a big dolphin.
No, human only.
Hmm.
Okay, wait. Yeah. Oh, goddamn.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Sure. Zeta, what's your plan of attack here?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be okay. If it goes 32 rounds, things have already gone horribly wrong.
Well, it would be 15 if I continue to make actions.
Yeah.
I'm just so ineffective against this matchup.
Zeta's gonna kind of shrug and she's gonna be like, I don't know. I was just gonna kind of throw weather at it.
Fair.
I was hoping you guys with the punching and
I'll just-
the hitting and the swords had the plan.
I'm
Actually,
just gonna mage armor up.
Okay. So you cast Mage Armor.
What's it for Aubrey?
Alright. On this thing's turn. Takes 17 damage.
Ooh.
Bludgeoning.
That brings me down
It is gonna move a little bit further in.
to. Did it leave me behind, or
Nope,
take me
it's
with it?
dragging you with it. Francis.
Oh, you guys.
It's not playing around.
It's really not. Well, I really don't want to stun Leland.
What are you talking about? I probably wouldn't hear it.
Yeah, about that. So I want to let me check this targeting. Because I can like choose to target the creature itself, right? Like I can discern enough of the whirlpool to target that.
You can target some of the whirlpool. You're not sure where Leland is in it exactly, but you haven't seen him.
Okay. Well, I want to do an ear-piercing scream.
Oh, okay. So you have to target the creature itself?
Right.
Sure. Feel like you can pull this off.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll
Will
cast
save?
that. Fort save.
Fort save.
4 days. $28. Yeah.
These rolls, though.
Right. Looking at.
This does, what, sonic damage?
Yeah, 9 points of sonic damage.
Roll it again with d8s.
50. Come on, ones.
Once.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we keep the 9?
We'll keep the 9.
Yeah. All right, so Francis will scream "Dolphin" into its mind hole, and carry on with the song. Don't forget your +2s, everybody.
Sable.
Alright. I'm gonna have to move up here. I'm sure I can see it from there. We've got a +2 to attack and damage.
Correct.
Mhm.
Alright.
Of course, specifically with +2 to your physical damage.
Let's shoot it. 18 hits touch.
Yep, that'll hit touch.
Sorry, Leland.
It's electric as well.
Some of it is.
Okay. Leland, just so you know, they've all learned from their first encounter, so they're doing this to you intentionally.
Oh.
This was all. Yeah, this
So
was...
that's 17 that I'm sharing.
Well, let me get a
Yes.
reflex save.
Oh boy. Time
Come
for
on.
another one. Oh, my god.
Jeez.
It is a 1!
Use that hero point.
Nah,
I'm
I
gonna
got
say
this.
this doesn't count as a critical because it's not directly targeted at you. But I need to restart my music because I gotta get that going. Okay, how much of it was lightning damage?
17.
You absolutely take a full 17 damage. How much of it was physical?
6.
Okay. You guys
Wait,
see
no, 8,
electricity.
because the +2? Is that +2? The +2 is physical, so it's 15.
Ah. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so you take the 15 electric. So yeah, the electricity arcs throughout the water. You guys see like this whirlpool light up, and then kind of eventually the electricity kind of dissipates outward. Leland, you have no idea what's happening. You think this thing is just monstrosity. You are in your own world of pain. Zeta. Doesn't your thundercloud do a thing?
Move action to control Thundercloud.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it up and out of the water.
Oh yeah, it would have been concealment. Whatever. Who cares?
Sure, the
There's enough of
concealment
it.
in the water
Yeah, there's
is,
enough of it seeable.
It's a gun. I think if you missed, you were still hitting the water.
Yeah, it depends on what part of the water, but it doesn't matter. Zeta, what you doing? Move action, move the cloud out of the way.
Yeah, cloud is up and just kind of zip zapping on its own up above, and guys, I don't really have anything to fight water.
Alright, what's your
And,
standard?
Can't you,
Just let Leland get sucked down there. You're like, well,
Oops.
No,
Yeah.
we're gonna help Leland out, of course.
Throw out the sparkly magic darts.
The sparkly magic. Good.
Farron darts.
he wants you to magic missile the water,
They always
magic
do.
missile the depths.
the darkness?
Does anybody have any rope?
I do.
Does anybody closer have any rope?
I think I got some. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna.
I'll do move. I'll move over to kill switch and
And that's
start,
it.
Start trying to get the rope from him.
Just arms extended, just like, yeah.
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 Leland, it's your turn.
And
I'm gonna
let's
go ahead and
get Leland out of there.
try to swim.
Alright, let's get the reflex.
Better.
One sec here. Is that including being grappled?
I forgot to include
I'm trying
that.
to remember if grappled even affects. Yeah, it affects your saves, doesn't it? No, it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, right?
No, it doesn't affect.
Yeah, no.
And it's not a dex thing anyway. Alright, what's the save here? Strength plus half that. Oh, no. No.
Why is it a reflex to escape a grapple?
It's not a grapple. It's a whirlpool. It works like the whirlwind effect.
Mm.
You're trying to find a break in the storm.
This. So that's why I'm failing so miserably. I don't
Yeah.
know shit about that.
Yeah. You're essentially you're in a vortex of water and you're trying to find like a imagine being in the middle of a not a merry-go-round, what's that thing called? A carousel, but it's moving really fast and you're trying to find the gap between the horses to jump through.
Right. So, is it move action to attempt that or
Mhm.
standard?
It's a move to
Then
attempt it.
I'll go ahead and attempt again and get a 2.
Yep.
It wasn't a 1.
I also need a fort save.
It's
You're
better
leaving
than a
me
1.
earlier.
I believe it's plus 8. Yeah, plus 8.
Yeah, you're okay there. Aubrey, you're watching Leland succumb to the same fate you have already.
I don't know what to tell him.
He couldn't hear you if you did.
I can spark him.
How did you guys come so ill prepared to the fight the second time?
I'm not. I don't have options in general.
Why do you do
Aubrey,
this to me?
take the rope.
Okay. Where's the rope? Who has it?
Francis
in
is
the
pointing
room.
to the rope tied. You're just hanging off his backpack. It's like, yeah.
Okay. Was that a move action to take it from him?
Sure. We've actually to dig through Kill Switch's belongings, find the rope.
All right. I'll grab the rope and wait. How long is the rope?
It's a 50-foot
50.
rope, isn't it?
Normally it's
50.
50 feet.
Want to just try to heave it over there?
Yeah. Instead of moving, I could just throw it from here.
You could try. Let's see a strength check.
Or would
Strength
be-
check. Let's go for it.
This can't go wrong.
Here comes the one.
Assuming you're just holding it on one end and just toss the length of rope on the other.
Essentially, like I'm holding the roll and throwing it while I hold the other end.
Yeah.
Are you holding it with your beard?
If only. It's a very average roll.
10.
I would say that I, as an average person, could throw a rope 35 feet.
Could you?
Maybe.
50 foot of rope? Can you, if you were to try to throw like a water hose, like a garden hose roll, think you could throw it 20 feet?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Let's say that it kind of hits the edge here of the lip, and it tumples over into the water, and then it slowly gets sucked into the whirlpool.
I'm gonna get tied up, aren't I?
You can only hope. Its turn.
I find a break in the storm, only to get wrapped up by,
Get entangled.
and then go sink right back to the bottom.
Take 14 more damage as you get battered around this thing.
Oof. I'm really not looking great.
Kill switch.
Alright, well, we're gonna drop another ear-piercing scream at it.
Alright, it's a fort save, right?
Yes.
Oh, also... Here's the fort.
Yeah, okay.
Is that a second one?
Zeta, you see a friendly face on the other side.
Yeah, there's the other one.
Well, I did my part. I'll keep singing.
I'm doing my part. Alright. Sable.
Oh boy. What was this yellow thing here?
Oh, that's a cloud. Storm
Ah.
cloud. It's actually higher up. It's not right there. It's just up on the ceiling. In fact, I'm just gonna get rid of it.
Gonna move over here. Is
I mean,
this?
it could be used for the next 3
Oh,
turns
okay, yeah,
after
sure.
that.
What happened to my storm cloud?
Sable, how far can you... I got rid of it. How far can you see? You're a human, right? You can't see shit.
Yeah. Can't really see
Yeah,
shit.
you're good.
Well. Yeah. Can't really see shit. Is this shallow?
No. Not really.
Alright.
It's pretty wide.
So we're gonna stand here. And we're gonna stand here. Ready in action to see if... to take a shot if Leland is able to escape.
You're gonna wait to see if Leland escapes before you take a shot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Zeta.
Okay, I'm gonna move my storm cloud into the other thing.
Gotcha. Noted. What is it? Reflex, you said? That's right. Reflex.
Yeah, it's
Great.
you're looking to beat a 16. It shouldn't be too difficult thing.
Yeah, he makes it.
Yep,
That better?
nothing. And I'll move up to the water surface and yell at Aubrey. Aubrey, throw the rope at him!
You already threw the rope.
I know, he needs to do it better.
Leland, it's your turn. While you're flailing around, you feel something touch you. It's all gangly and tentacle-like.
Oh no!
Give me a
I'm gonna-
perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, so roll twice and
Take the lower.
and 12.
Okay, it's a rope.
Can I grab the rope
Sure,
and attempt to pull myself out?
sure. I need a strength check from you and Aubrey.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Time to pull Aubrey in.
I can't beat that.
It's okay. You manage to drag him just outside of the whirlpool.
So is that full round action, standard, or
I'm gonna say
move?
that's a full round, but it got you out of there.
Oh, good.
You're still
So-
about 10 feet underwater.
So Sable shot would probably go off
Yes.
now then.
Well, let me get a Sable perception. Just flat perception.
Alright.
So you need to see Leland evacuate under this murky water. Yeah, you get the idea that he's out of there.
Alright.
That he's at least not in the creatures.
He's not being eaten by the
Yeah.
water.
I mean, I still am, just not as quickly.
So I can shoot him now.
Nothing's stopping you.
Shoot him.
Leland's still in the water.
But is he in the whirlpool?
He's not in the whirlpool.
Well then... I'll take a shot.
Sure.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Thinking it's a big target, Sable's gonna be a little more reckless with her aim,
Sure.
i.e. deadly aim.
That's not gonna hit.
She was more reckless.
He was more reckless.
It
Sure.
is how big?
It's pretty big.
But it's got a high touch.
It doesn't actually have a
large
very...
creature.
Yeah, it's got a high touch
really
for a
quick.
large creature.
It's a very it's very quick one.
It is quick.
Much quick.
Much quick. Many fast.
Well, that's
Alright,
it
so
for me.
that will move... Oh no.
Sable
Hold
up
on.
above Aubrey.
Hold on. Sable... No, over Leland. Because now it's Aubrey's turn.
Alright,
You still got the other end of the rope.
yeah.
You
Is
still...
this like a pillar, like in the middle of this little area?
Yeah.
Can I like swing around and tie it off?
Sure. If that's what you want to do. I'll say it's a
Okay.
standard action to go ahead and tie off the rope.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Alright.
And I yell to Leland to just pull himself up.
I'm 10 feet underwater. I can't hear shit.
And Do I want to be this close to the water? I'll back
Sure you
up.
do.
What's the
That's it
worst
for
that
over.
could happen,
When's that ever led anybody wrong?
right?
Creature. It's gonna go ahead and rise up out of the water and just take a swing at the source of a lot of this electricity. Almost did it with the wrong one. This is the one. Summon 25 hits.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright. Wait, that's +7. So, 15 points of damage, and I need a reflex save. Because when the waters draw back around you, they try to knock you off balance.
Alright.
I believe in you, Dex characters.
Currently- I'm not that great at Dex.
Oh no. Yeah, you go in. I need a fort from Sable and Leland, because I forgot to get one from you last turn. Okay.
7s. Wait,
Kill
wait,
switch.
hold on. Where is it? Sorry, I need to double check something. Ah, that's skill checks and ability checks. Ugh. Never mind then.
Kill switch.
Well, you know, there's that.
Gonna try to pierce some ears again.
So, let's drop another one in there.
It's a fort, isn't it?
Fortitude. I cannot roll anything other than 4, but yep, it passes. You basically have to. Yeah, you have to roll pretty low to fail this one. But 4 damage
Alright.
and +2s to everybody.
Zeta. This
We'll
creature
go
just
ahead
knocks
and-
Sable off the ledge.
Alright, so this thunderstorm thing's not really panning out, so
Alright, and this boy went into the kind of submerged. Forgot he was there for a second.
wait, so he's submerged?
Yeah. And the cloud came over at him, and he was like, no.
As a move action, I'm gonna move my cloud back into the guy in the middle. We're gonna give it one more try. One more try. Come on, Cloud. Well. Alright. Cold fronts are coming.
Okay. What you do with your standard?
I'm gonna use my standard as a move, and I'm gonna run over to Sable. And ooh, this is a horrible idea. Maybe not. Maybe not.
We already have a rope dangling around there.
We do already have a rope. I suppose no.
Shouldn't the rope
I'm just
go this
gonna.
way?
I'm good where I'm at, I guess. I'm gonna back away from the ledge a little bit,
Okay.
actually, because I don't need to be contributing to the problem by getting sucked in as well.
Alright. Sable. No. You cannot acrobatics up out of the water. If you want to try to substitute athletics, you can attempt to athletics out of the
Oh,
water to
no.
not provoke.
No. It's at a -1.
Yeah.
It's only the
So-
reflex save if they're actually on the thing, right? Or
No. Whenever he
No.
punches on the drawback, the sludge just yanks you backwards. Of course, Leland doesn't know this yet. So what's Sable doing? Gonna tread water.
No, we're gonna have to take a punch.
So you go ahead and use 10 foot of your movement to get up out of the water.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't hit you yet.
Alright. We're gonna move back. It's 10 foot.
You gonna try to acrobatics?
Yeah, let's try an acrobatics.
Alright, let's see it. You're going against a CMD? No. And he does go ahead and swing at you now.
Alright. How?
Don't you have counters prepared?
Jeez.
Didn't we learn to prepare counters?
Yeah, I do have a counter, but I don't believe I can counter a...
30?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, it's more I don't believe I can counter an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Well, most counters are immediate actions, so you.
Oh.
Yeah, if it's an immediate action, you can do it out of turn, as long as you still don't... Yeah, because it uses your next turn's swift action.
Alright, then hang on.
Immediate action spells are similar.
Mm-hmm. That's how Saving Shield works, too.
I'd have to roll a 20 to beat a 30.
Gotcha. Well, 18 damage, and I need a reflex save.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Pulls you back in. You still have 20 foot of movement on that one movement, because you haven't gone anywhere. But that movement is ended because you didn't make the CMD acrobatics, so you'd have to start a fresh one.
I'm gonna have to try again.
Alright, are you gonna try to acrobatics past again?
No.
It's alright, he doesn't have another attack of opportunity. So you can get 20 feet from there.
Alright. You scamper away.
Alright. Leland.
I'm gonna go ahead
The
and use
roar
the
of water has
rope.
stopped, and you're no longer feeling a pull behind you. You have a rope. I'll say
Gonna
with
go
the
ahead
with the rope, you can pull yourself out pretty quickly.
Gonna go ahead and
Still difficult
Pull.
terrain, so one move will get you to the ledge.
sure pull myself out, and then
I do need a fort save from you, though.
of course I do. Oh
Okay.
my god! Finally, nothing but ones and twos today. I didn't know this thing. I didn't know the water had zaps too.
That's right. He doesn't
No.
know where they came from.
That was me. Sorry, Leland. I don't think we can beat this thing. Ow.
I'm quite bloody.
Oh, me too.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Come to me.
y-
Come to me.
yeah, Leland's gonna, like tap his shirt or something, and use my quick runner shirt to gain an extra move action,
Sure.
and
I mean, you still had a standard action you could trade out for a move
right.
action. So if you wanted to use a
Leland
standard
wouldn't
action,
think about that. He just wants
Sure.
to get away from that thing.
moving as fast as possible, you get to the other side
Maybe
of kill switch if
grab
you
my,
want.
Right.
dig through my bag and grab some caltrops or something to throw at it.
Sure, some caltrops go flying into the water and just sploosh in.
Start hitting Sable.
Alright, Aubrey.
Aubrey will. God. I don't know. Should we just not kill the monsters?
I swear, you people.
I don't know if we actually can.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
We use 6-1 charges to come down here.
We really go with a sunk cost fallacy?
Yes.
Should we?
That's
Should
the
we
only thing
leave?
that'll get sunk.
Maybe we get it out of the water.
I don't think we can.
We don't really want to fight it in its element, so we remove its element. It's a good idea.
It is its
How?
element.
We wait for winter? Wait for it to freeze?
It's a good idea. Let's try it. The freezing part, not the winter part.
So, Aubrey, what's your idea here? What you doing?
I'm asking if we should leave.
Is that your standard action?
No, I'm just talking. I'm just not getting any answers.
I know.
Oh, I got Sable. So I agree with Sable. I don't think this is a fight that we can take.
But we spent so many wand charges to get him down here.
We did spend a lot of wand charges.
Start putting you on a timer for holding these dialectics.
Does Aubrey have any spells?
He does, but they're utility mostly.
What kind of utility?
Like enlarge person, some cure spells, fucking mirror hideaway.
Why?
Because we'll need it one day. When that day comes, Aubrey has a mirror. You're gonna be amazed.
In Reign of Winter, I picked up the spell because at least there were giant mirrors everywhere. That said, you have cure spells. We have 2 people who could probably use those right about now.
Yeah, who's worse off?
One hit might kill me.
Same.
Oof. Who's closer? Oof.
Leland just
what's-
threw caltrops at it.
What's your HP, Leland?
8.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
What's
I guess
your HP?
This is bad.
If you
Bad
take
game.
Sable, I'll take Leland because I'm gonna
Okay,
have
yeah.
to move around you.
I'll 5-foot step in.
Otherwise-
Touch Sable for Cure Light Wounds. Cool.
Alright. The creature disappears. Kill switch.
The music really built up to that moment. It was weird.
And the rope, by the way, that's around that pillar just snaps.
Well,
Oh, if we
18 to you, Leland.
need... I'm almost not bloodied.
That's a good start. And yeah, guess I'll maintain song. I don't know.
If we can't use the rope, I have some chain.
Wrap a chain around Leland and throw him in.
We could just attach it to his armor, right? His chain mail, so
His chainmail's over in that other corner.
I
we
mean, it would,
attach
it would
the
only
chain-
take
the chain
like a
mail.
minute to put it back on.
Zeta.
Then I'm too heavy for it to pick up.
All right,
Yeah,
boys.
it's
I
only another.
suppose we're leaving, right? We gotta walk away to fight another day, right?
I agree with that.
Maybe
Maybe we're the monsters.
maybe we'd be a little bit more prepared to fight a sewer system.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Maybe we should revisit the soap idea.
Hmm. You know what? We could talk more about the soap at the tavern.
So, you guys ducking?
Yeah, we're ducking.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
such an expensive
Oh, oh.
endeavor.
I've got a fighter's kit. I've got a bar of soap.
Leland, get back in there with that soap and wash that thing up.
Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
He was gonna kind of, if only we had a way to solidify carbon dioxide so that we could flood the sewer system. That
What's carbon dioxide?
we would never be able to do that.
Dry ice. Solid carbon dioxide is no.
Alright.
It's a bird. It's a
So-
plane. It's the joke.
You guys, retreat through the sewers.
What does Leland smell like?
Oh, I'll use prestidigitation to click, buddy.
There you go. So, Killswitch, you lost that rope.
Yeah.
And I lost a set of caltrops.
You lost a handful of caltrops.
2 pounds.
I don't think you threw the whole 2 pounds at him. Unless you threw the bag.
Just 2 pounds of caltrops, just all of it.
It's okay, I have more.
Alright. I'm assuming you guys are heading surface.
Yep. Let's head to the surface.
At least I didn't throw my flute at it.
Could have been effective. You never know. Maybe it's
I'm
DR
sure-
flute.
Zick Leland.
DR rhythm. Maybe it's DDR.
Oh god.
DDRDR?
Yeah. You never know.
Too much.
Too much
At least it's not-
DDR.
Dr. DDRDR?
Could be. No one tried.
Well, since we appear to be unable to defeat the monster, guess we gotta go to oh,
The
fuck.
wizard.
Oh yeah, the wizard.
Well, it's currently the 27th. You know, the wizard's not going to be in until midday on the 28th for 10 minutes.
Oh, definitely gonna go rest. I'm in a lot of pain.
So you guys are just going to call it a day.
Yep. That's this one was a. We're gonna take that L and call it a day.
Alright.
I
Oh
feel,
my gosh.
I feel like
So-
that first fight went better.
Dare I ask what terrible disease I contracted while swimming around in people's poop?
Who
You
knows?
do not want to know.
I
Over
really
knows.
don't want to know.
Alright, so nothing else being done today. We're going to go ahead and time skip.
Yep.
I just want to do some performances in the bar, by the way.
Sure. Same old Asmodeus is great.
Yeah. You know the deal.
Alright.
How much do we recover for sleeping?
Eat.
Health-wise,
Yes.
your hit dice, so this should be 6 plus Constitution modifier.
Wait, 6?
Are you guys not level 6?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, whatever level you are.
So we're
Should we
level
be
6,
level
right?
6?
thought you guys were level 6. I guess you're level 5, huh?
I
Yeah.
feel like
We're-
we've
yeah.
learned a thing
Yeah.
or two from these fights.
Yeah, you've learned a thing. That's true.
Some would say it's even experience.
Yeah, you guys survived. You did it.
It's
Survived
All
a
that
fight that
matters
you
is
picked.
that we terminated the encounter.
right.
The
Right, we made it run
encounter
away.
was resolved with a creature that was probably
Is
much
it-
more
is it
experienced than
resolved?
we were.
Yeah, no, we routed it, right?
Is it resolved, or is this thing gonna strangle you in your sleep? It's come out through
Is-
the pipes.
Has combat dropped?
I don't. Does our tavern have running water,
No.
or is it just now?
It's got a. No, it's got a tap, but it's not. It's not like it's
Yeah.
running.
There's no way it can reach us.
We're safe.
Hey, we're good.
We're safe here.
Use my
Leland's
engineering
going
to
to
know
be
that.
very carefully inspecting his beverages from now on,
Just in case they're elementals. Never
just in case they try to drown him or electrocute him.
Alright, so you guys will take the rest of the day to recoup.
You can never be too certain.
It's gonna be another 5 silver from each of you. By the way, Leland, mark off a full gold because you spent the night here the night before.
Hmm.
You guys wake up, Lamachan the 28th, and I need a fortitude save from Killswitch and Sable.
Kill switch?
Wait,
Why
you mean
kill
Leland?
switch?
No, I mean Killswitch and Sable. Alright.
interesting.
Oh, that was it, the 13?
No, not yet.
Oh, the 17. Okay. Alright. You guys
Is
wake
that-
up and eat your breakfast and go about your day. What's on the to-do list?
Guys, so I don't know about you all, but I'm 100% behind being the whole adventurer thing. Like it's I love it. It's terrific. I am officially crossing battling shit monsters off of my Desna's gonna be fine with it. I talked to her in my dreams last night. She said it's cool. It's this one's a gimme.
I definitely think that yeah, we lost this one. We weren't prepared to fight water.
This is true.
Twice. You weren't prepared twice to fight water. The first one, I could be like, yeah, you guys didn't see, that's fine. You guys weren't ready
You
for
threw
that.
the one guy who had no way of fighting something incorporeal
The one
into
guy.
the water.
I don't
Nobody
think any
prepared
of this
effective spells. Aubrey brought something that lets him get into mirrors. Like,
I only have 1 second level spell. It was
And you used it on Mirror Idol.
no, I mean like that is my second level spell.
that's his only one.
And you used it on Mirror
yeah.
That's
Idol.
what you,
Absolutely use it on there.
that's what you prioritized.
Yeah, like I'm rolling through this list. I'm like, cool. Wait,
I
I
can,
can
hide in
in a
mirrors.
mirror for 2 hours.
can you imagine? Like, what if we need to just like go on an outing and store the horses somewhere? Put
That's
them
a
in the
good
mirror.
point.
Put him in the
Just
mirror.
shove.
No
But
one
you
will
don't have
inspect
that
the
much
random mirror in the
space.
woods.
And it has to be a mirror big enough for them to crawl through. And then you have to lead them inside.
Hey. Well, we'll worry about that when
You
we.
can lead a
when we
horse to
cross that.
mirror, but you can't make him cross.
Just walk into the mirror. You'll be fine. No big deal.
Okay. Okay. So, it's nice. 10 o'clock in the morning. Wonderful, great day. You guys have your breakfast. Aubrey can get fish if he wants.
Ooh, no fish today.
Okay.
Did you check the mirror world?
No, I don't own a mirror.
I don't own a mirror.
Has the mirror hideaway spell, but doesn't own a mirror.
We haven't been to a
Yeah.
shop yet.
We're in a major city. You could stop by a shop anywhere
You could
and
just
buy
go,
a mirror.
guys, I have this spell that lets me get in a mirror. I need to go buy a mirror.
I'm thinking for the future, okay?
Thinking for the future, doesn't buy a mirror.
I know it's
Doesn't
someone's
buy the
gift for
other
their
half
birthday.
of his spell.
Kills me.
They're coming up, boys.
You should
Get a mirror.
totally either get a mirror or somehow
Or
find a way to
relearn that
retcon.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely get a mirror. I just haven't really,
Okay.
I didn't really expect to need it in the sewer, so I was like, sure, let's hit this up. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna get one though.
Okay. So, what's on the agenda for today?
Well, I have a thing in the afternoon, but
This is true.
Well, the clerk said the wizard would only be available for 10 minutes.
Okay.
so
But-
that's the whole day.
She didn't say when the 10 minutes were.
Yes, she did. Midday.
What?
Midday.
Oh, okay.
So is that the first stop then? We're off to see the wizard again?
Yeah, we're off to see the wizard.
Sure. Blip blap. You guys all show up to the place, knock on the door, they greet Sable. They let you know to wait a little while. You guys can head in. Arrange yourselves.
No, we're just going in.
Yeah. You
Oh,
guys
wait,
have
okay.
you guys been here before. They greet Sable. You guys are offered a seat.
I'm going to sit down and immediately take a cup of tea.
Yep.
And it's my favorite tea.
Loon's probably going to be like sniffing his clothes, make sure they don't stink.
Kick my legs up on the table.
A few minutes
Yeah,
later,
They stink, Leland.
there's a materialization over by the statue. She kind of approaches the table. Get over there by the seat and get off the table. It says, yeah, how can I help you guys today?
Well, this was, Zeta's trip. Zeta?
Oh, I thought it was a group thing.
Well, it was more, you're the one who knows about weather.
Yeah, I still can't really verbalize the sensation you're feeling.
Oh, right. Yeah, the weather's wrong.
She gives you kind of a,
Listen.
Okay.
Grand illustrious wizard Celery, I defer to you on all things magic. You are, of course, magnificent in your knowledge, but weather's something that I know very well, and the weather's wrong.
I suppose you should take that up with the weather?
Maybe I will.
I don't control the weather around here, mostly because I don't want to.
Well, sure, I'm not accusing you of controlling the weather, of course. But you're one of the only few that I could think of that would be capable of such a feat. And I know it's not you, which means it's somebody else.
Okay.
Zeta's gonna kind of like cross her feet still kicked up on the table, cross her arms and just kind of like nod confidently that, you know, this has been thoroughly explained by now.
She kind of ponders for a moment and says, there are maybe a handful of people in this town who probably could affect the weather, Was anything broken?
Broken?
Any
Guys, was
damages?
anything broken?
Anything important?
No.
Francis' rope broke.
The weather broke Francis's rope.
No, the water elemental
Whoa.
broke Francis's rope
Yeah.
Water elemental.
in the sewers. It's the monster that's in the sewers. It's more of a-
Speaking of the sewers,
Water elementals in the sewers.
not
it's less
sewage
water, more
elementals.
yeah.
She kind of puts both hands up, kind of.
It's Filthamancy.
All right.
Leland again sniffs his clothes.
I have
Don't-
such a bad UTI.
Just stop.
Yeah.
Just stop. Leave the water elementals alone.
We're going to now. We heard talk of monsters in the sewers beneath the religious sector, so of course we're going to look into it.
She kind of pinches the
But-
bridge of her nose and says, "No. No. It's fairly common knowledge that the water elementals are in the sewers.
Are the sewers?
Wait, no, those are monsters.
No,
No,
they're a
no.
purification system.
Yeah, Obi, they are the sewers.
Oh.
West
They
Crown is
clean-
a tourist city. We don't want our city waters polluted.
Should we apologize to them?
No, just leave them alone. They don't hurt anybody. They just purify the water.
They hurt me
Well,
pretty
what
bad.
What about those things? A real gesture to the servants. We saw one of those in the sewers too, just less sleek and modern.
Says, oh,
Yeah. It didn't respond to us. It just kept asking what we'd like to drink today.
oh, and how was your day? And
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
yeah, that's an earlier model.
It was like there's this weird shrine.
Yeah, why did you created it?
Well, of course I created it.
Why'd you create one of these things to just stand in the sewers for what seems like eternity, serving drinks to no one?
Well, I was paid to. An old friend of mine wanted a bartender to work in the sewers. I told him to hire a goblin, but he wanted someone who could be there all the time. He wanted a friend. So I made him a friend.
Oh.
Someone to ask about his day and offer him drinks. Just to listen.
That's sad.
It is a little sad, but I don't really think he got much companionship out of this thing. It didn't hold much of a conversation.
He didn't say too much that was important.
Fair enough. To each his own.
Okay. The box of fingers.
Don't look at me. That's not my doing.
But like,
If there was a
what's-
box
why-
of fingers
why?
in there, I'm not entirely surprised.
Yeah, he was your friend. Why was there a box of fingers?
I don't know what his fascination with fingers was. All right, don't put me on trial
mean,
for finger
he-
hoarding. I didn't.
I mean,
finger hoard.
I get it to an extent.
He never explained it. He just collected fingers from his enemies.
Look, if you saw somebody collecting fingers, would you ask him to explain it?
Absolutely.
Well, that's your prerogative.
Well,
I have other things to worry about that matter.
is the knowledge?
That's not knowledge.
Damn.
What? Okay, so do you at least know for certain that it was the fingers of his enemies?
Define enemies.
I mean, if
Um,
someone's obsessed with body parts, I doubt they care who they're coming off of.
I think if you take their fingers, they're not your friend.
That's not necessarily true.
Was
Well,
was
that-
he known to,
it might be a
have a
good
lot
way
of
to make.
friends who were enemies? Was that common for your friend?
He has a lot of relationships that are odd.
Odd relationships.
He's an odd individual.
What was his
Odd,
name?
like eccentric. Odd, like
Eccentrics is
flamboyant.
a good way to say it.
Did
a
he
nice
did he have a
way.
family? What was his clan? Maybe we can find a relative of his.
Family?
Maybe
He
we
had
just
family.
find
I
him.
didn't meet them.
Where's he at? I mean, wait,
Where? Pfft, good luck.
I think we might have pillaged.
I used to
his-
check in
his
on him.
room.
There's no guarantee he's on this plane.
Will he be angry if he finds a empty hoard when he returns?
I don't know if he's capable of anger.
I like this guy.
So, is that it? It was a different weather than you were expecting and you found fingers? Are we done?
Yeah.
We were mostly. I was mostly interested in the fucking sewer monsters, which aren't monsters apparently. They're just sewers.
Says don't. Nope. No monster under the sewers. No monsters. No.
Well, on that note, do you know what the people are talking about? The monster beneath the religious sector?
People talk about a lot of things. I don't pay attention to the things that don't matter.
There was a bounty for it.
Bounty for it.
Yes. Look around us. She has no need for gold.
Where did you see
Well-
a bounty for these monsters?
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
there was no. There was no.
there's
We
no
just heard.
bounty.
We just heard rumor. Well, thank you, Great Wizard. We'll surely avoid the filth monsters, or the filth rather,
The filthomancy.
going forward.
Built
The
them.
filthomancy.
Sure.
I guess with that done, we should be on our way to Ustalov.
Oh yeah, can we get I can't ask for more of the horses. Yeah, can we get more of the horses?
Don't you all own horses?
That we do.
Yeah, but your horses are better.
They're also temporary.
We'll make do with it.
I'm more than happy to charge you for them. Well, not you, but the taxpayer. I don't care. But you would have to leave your horses. There's no way your horses could keep up with my horses because they're
What if,
inferior. But
what if you had our horses ride your horses?
look, I'd make the horses. You can decide what you want to do with them after that.
I
If
don't
your
think-
horses want
I
to
don't think
plummet
we need to
hundreds
be-
of feet to their death.
I don't think we need to be arriving anywhere by morning or anything. We can make do with our horses.
Yeah,
Well, this has been riveting. Is there anything
It
else that
truly
I can help
has.
with?
sorry, we were very concerned about the weather being wrong.
Wrong. Last time it happened, people died.
Yeah,
Well, I don't really experience weather in here, so not a point of interest for me. I don't really care what the weather outside does.
We'll take our leave. We apologize for disturbing you with such mundane business.
Not an issue. I had a small opening in my schedule that I was informed that I would need to occupy. I've been rather busy as of late, so apologies if I'm not readily available.
No worries.
Well, with that handled, I must take my leave then, if there would be nothing else.
Feel free. We'll head out.
We will see you again, Grand Wizard.
She kind of starts heading off to her little statue. Flips around, apparently. Bloop. Puts a hand onto it, speaks a magic word, dematerializes.
zips up.
All right.
All right, so no more fighting in the sewers, guys.
No,
But there-
we're done with that.
But there is a monster down there, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Who's got the best sense motive?
Me.
Let's see.
What is it? I don't think I have a very good one, so I don't know why. Oh god. Oh no, mine's decent.
I'm gonna roll anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't beat that at all.
I'm glad I rolled.
I'll trust everyone else.
Zeta realizes the problem. Yep.
Okay. Sable and all your infinite wisdom, apparently. You're not sure what about throughout that whole thing, but when you think over that conversation that just happened, something was held back, and you just can't figure out at what point or why. There was more to something there. Something didn't feel right about that whole conversation. Couldn't put your finger on what or why.
Guys, we got something we gotta take care of outside, don't we? Elsewhere.
Killswitch
Yeah.
has an appointment.
Like what?
Like something. Anything.
Right, so I assume
I
you guys
suppose
start.
we don't need to be here anymore.
Yeah, I need to start making my way
Oh,
to the church.
horses! I forgot about them.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to check on the horses.
Alright.
Yep.
So you guys head back, pick up the horses from the stable.
Yep, with Sable.
Sure. So, blip.
I'm gonna start heading towards the Church of Asmodeus.
Sure.
Before everyone starts parting ways, Sable's gonna relay. Hey guys, Grand Wizard was lying to us about something.
How do you know?
I just have this knack for being able to tell when someone's lying. And I don't
Well,
know when or what. It was either about the storm or about the elementals.
Maybe she knows more about this weather business than she's letting on.
And possibly the monster.
Possibly.
I thought she was uncharacteristically uninterested.
Maybe.
Oh man. Just meta shade.
So it wasn't about the bartender. Got it.
It could have been about the bartender. We haven't. We really don't know.
Could have been about anything in that conversation.
All right. So we
You're
just,
looking
like,
at a real
doing-
high bluff check, just out of
We
character.
just doing our own things for a second.
How high? Was it 30?
Let's not get into that. But
She's mythic.
yeah, talking about a 100-and-some-odd-year-old mythic character. We got some pretty high DCs we're working with. So where are you guys headed?
I'll go grab a mirror real quick.
Yeah, I believe.
Sure. How big of a mirror are you looking to grab?
You sure you don't want to just relearn that spell?
Go ahead
Okay, I
and
see. So,
retrain.
okay.
No, you guys don't understand. He only knows so many second-level spells. Currently, it's one, and that's the one he knows.
Right.
I thought about
And
going.
He picked the one that requires a mirror big enough for you to climb into.
Yeah, I didn't really. I thought it was more like, honestly, like a portable hole. or
It
something
is,
No.
along those
but you need a
lines.
mirror.
Yeah, you need a mirror that's big enough for you to enter through.
Yeah, essentially.
So what you need to do is get yourself a portable hole and a mirror. Put the mirror in the portable hole.
No.
When you need it, take it out of there, and then go into that.
That
Yeah,
can't
I'm gonna
be
buy.
wrong
I'm gonna
at all.
buy a. No.
But,
Okay.
but you have to be
Oh,
careful
I'll-
about the order you do it, because otherwise you've got a portable hole inside of a portable hole.
And that causes extra dimensional black hole.
Right, and when the mirror breaks because of that, then everyone inside gets spewed out and sickened. And that's what we're worried about.
Anyway, Dust, yeah, you should totally just relearn that spell. It's cool
Yeah,
and all.
I'll consider that. I'll look at my options.
He needs his
Otherwise,
crab to teach him a different spell.
if everyone's doing their own thing, I'm just gonna grab some lunch.
Okay, you gonna go buy a mirror?
Nah,
And some crab.
It's not
But
gonna
I am
buy
gonna
a
go.
mirror.
I'm gonna go to a traditional chillaxing restaurant I heard about some time ago for
And eat
lunch.
some crab.
All right, so Aubrey goes off to find some lunch.
Does he find lunch?
Sure.
He found a
What
lot of
traditional
lunch.
chillaxing place are you going to?
The one I was told about in. One second, I have the sector written down.
You're talking about the one that
And-
Don told you about?
Rago Aram. Not Don. It was some villager. Not villager. One of the citizens. There's a traditional chillaxing restaurant in Rago Aram, the treasure sector. That's really all I had. All the information I got. Been
That's
wanting to
okay.
try it though.
Almost positive I know where it is. Rago Aram Treasure
I'm
Sector.
down for
Blip, blip,
trying
blip,
a
blip,
restaurant
blip, blip. Yep. All right.
with the way that Herbert describes it.
Sure.
I don't
You
think I've
and-
had chillaxing dishes.
You and Aubrey
I'm-
find your way
Concerned about chillax.
into the treasure sector, and around this time, it's getting around lunchtime, so you can find. It's not too difficult to pinpoint where the food's coming from. Food smells. Sure. And then when you guys walk in, there's a bit of a line going up to a counter. And a menu up above behind the counter with lots of chillaxian dishes printed across it, as well as the prices listed. Place seems a bit pricey, but it's got a nice smell coming from the back. A lot of people, they'll call the orders. People will come up to the counter, and
It smells so traditional.
people will come up, pick up their food, and go sit down at their tables. And then once you get up to the front, the rather unenthused teller or order taker at the counter says, "Welcome to Aubergio's. How can I help you today?"
Yes, I've heard about your lasagna. I would like to order the entree.
Okay. It'll be a silver piece
I'll likewise have the lasagna.
and a silver piece from you as well. You guys are given some numbers to go and take to a table. And then when your order's called, you come up to grab the lasagna, give them the numbers, head back to your tables. And it's really good lasagna, as it turns out.
This lasagna is fantastic.
I'd love
alright.
to, I need to point this out. It's Lamachan the 28th, Moon Day.
And you're eating lasagna.
You're eating lasagna on a Moon Day.
It's crazy because I love lasagna, but I hate Mondays.
Moon Day.
Moon days.
Alright, so Kill Switch, you're going off to do your own thing here.
Yeah.
Alright. Is anybody accompanying Kill Switch?
I'll go with Kill Switch. I'll be a good friend.
Alright, so you head over to there. When you enter, Jarbaxis kind of greets Kill Switch in the halls and kind of says, "Oh, perfect. We've got it all set up. You can come with me." But he tells Sable that she has to wait in the main cathedral.
A thumbs
That's
up there.
okay.
Disable.
He kind of ushers you back through a few hallways into a small room. He starts lighting some incense. There's currently a raised platform with a burlap sack on the platform. And let's go ahead and move you on over. Over the course of what is basically a 10-20 minute process, the candles are lit, the incense are lit. Gervaxis kind of chants and circles the platform a few times, all the while speaking in Infernal. You kind of watch this display as it just continues forward.
Take notes.
Sure. Just watch the whole thing then.
Yeah, I'll sit back, making notes. Just kind of jotting down the process.
Okay. Well, at the chanting kind of builds near the end, and he kind of is obviously building up to a big finale, so to speak. And at the very like a climactic ending, as his voice starts to raise and get more fevered, he rips out a dagger and plunges it into the burlap sack. And there's a muffled scream.
Yeah, Francis is on the edge of his imaginary seat right now.
A moment passes after the room goes quiet. And there's a red streak as it sounds like paper being torn in slow motion. Or it sounds like paper being torn in slow motion. If you took the sound of paper tearing and you kind of slowed it down, that's what it sounds like. And then almost like a sideways eye opens up. Behind it, just a deep crimson fire as this creature steps out from behind it. Lands on the table. I don't know if you can see it too well, but let's give you a good look.
He looks like a cool dude.
Ambles over to the side of the table, then hops down. Gervaxis kind of speaks to this thing, and it speaks back. And Gervaxis turns to you and says, it is pleased with the sacrifice and is willing to deal with you.
Excellent. What kind of deal does it offer?
He once again speaks to this creature in a very unsettling language. It kind of chitters and makes just awful noises back to him.
Is this a Shadowrun token? It just looks so much like a Shadowrun token.
And then Gervaxis says, this creature is willing to improve your social efficacy, to have a presence in your bloodline.
I see. Now when you say improve social efficacy,
To speak better, play better, woo better.
look down at the lyre, look up at it. Alright.
He says, to give you an idea, in case you're not familiar, this is what is referred to as a Ah, shit. Just fucking had him in front of me. Ah, Patravex, more commonly referred to as a sire devil. The creature, then right before your eyes, I don't have a token for this, so fuck off, shapeshifts into the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. Specific to your tastes.
Hmm. So she has big tits.
Big as that can be allowed.
Bigger.
By the universal physics engine.
Alright, alright. Well,
It then shapeshifts back into its grotesque form. And then into you.
Francis blinks and then rubs his eyes. Huh. Well, certainly looks like it has the power to do it. Kinda lean in closer looking at the Francis. Try to like make a motion and see if it mimics.
It's just kind of shapeshifting into other stuff. Just to show off, because it likes shapeshifting.
Okay. Alright, well I'm pleased by its shape shifting. I will make the deal.
Jarvax turns to it and says some words. And the creature resumes its original form and approaches. And two of its tentacle appendages kind of reach up and caress your face.
Single sweat drop.
One tentacle just kind of just peeks into your mouth, just straight down your throat. It's terrible. Then it retracts, and then another of that same crimson eye rips open, and the creature steps through. You get a +1 profane bonus to charisma.
Hey. I mean, blah.
Jarvaxis says, that bit wasn't part of the deal, but I couldn't stop him.
Oh, that wasn't normal?
No, he wasn't agreed upon, but at least it's over.
Oh. I guess I should have known that beforehand, but what can you do? I kind of wipe my tongue off.
Blip.
Well, that was interesting.
Behind you, that on the pillar, the burlap sack just goes, it's turned red and bleeding.
Wow, where'd you learn how to do that?
He kind of assumes you're talking about the ritual as a whole and says, through many years of worship.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yes, that was that was an interesting endeavor. I think well worth the money. And I'm certainly in awe at your abilities. I see that you've truly reached a level of connection with Asmodeus that I can only hope to attain.
He says, I'm sure you will.
And with that, I'll give him a bow and say, well, I appreciate your time.
Alright, you kind of head on out. He'll walk you out. He'll offer that you can stop and say a prayer at the altar if you'd like.
Yes, certainly.
Alright. As you say your prayer to Asmodeus, we skipped over this because we skipped the perform check entirely, but you would have the feeling of being able to turn invisible, and after praying at the altar, you do get the feeling of being able to dominate someone.
Neat. Okay.
Alright, and then whenever you're done with that, you can kind of meet up with Sable in the main lobby.
Hi, Sable.
What happened?
Oh, it was some fun stuff. It was so there's chanting and incense and candles, and then there's thing. Next thing we knew, there's this little devil creature, and yeah, I don't know. I just feel better after.
Did you get it on with the devil?
No, no, I don't know.
Give me a sense motive. I meant from kill switch.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
I think-
you don't think that was sexual in nature.
Yeah, it had some weird tentacles, and it stuck its tentacle in my mouth, but I don't think it was like getting off to it.
Sable, you're fairly certain this was sexual in nature.
Francis? Think you just got raped.
Well, scratch the back of my head. Is that what all the fuss is about?
Is that what all the fuss is about?
That's a good stopping point. I feel like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
starting.
so where did we leave off last week? Oh, right, Francis just got raped.
Francis just changed his views on rape.
There's
Right.
never a stop.
Oh man, just diving further into evil, right?
Oh yeah, you were starting to make your way back to like, well no, you were pretty supplanted in evil, but you were starting to make your way back from lawful. Nah, nah. Just
This
Not
was a
refreshing,
better
anymore.
choice.
making more
I-
deals.
I learned some good things about rape.
Wow.
I think that's.
All
I
right,
think
have a
that's
good
time
night,
for me to
folks.
leave.
Yeah, you call it there.
Yeah.
It's,
Catch y'all later.
Quite the session.
that that was quick.
Later.
Take it easy.
Later.